have an audio. Yeah, I have an audio. That would be good. But anyway, shout out to them for sponsoring. Very, very kind of them. Give some hearts at the chat if you appreciate them sponsoring. Helps me continue to do what I do, streaming and stuff. Raspberries. Ooh, yeah, I do. You know what? A raspberry scent. I can't think of the scent of raspberries, but I don't know. Don't suppose it's particularly strong. Out of fruits, I'm trying to think what my favorite fruity scent is, even though it's not a go-to. Freshly baked from bugs. I mean, food. Food as a scent in general. Let's cross that off the list because I think that would win in most people's favorite scents. Some nice fresh cooking in the kitchen. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't need to explain. we're all in agreement there. Strawberry's quite nice. It depends though. You know what? A lot of fruits, I will say, have quite what's the word? There's like a there's usually like a fake version of like the scent. Does that make sense? Or like they're quite artificial for a scent, right? Things like strawberries and like grape, for example. I'm pretty sure grapes don't smell or taste like. Americans love to use grape as a scent or a flavor. And I'm like, have I ever thought too much about what grape actually tastes like? I don't know, but I feel like it's a artificial-esque. It's not bad. It's just, you know, maybe not what grape tastes like. You know, I don't know. Makes sense to me. It makes sense to you. Guys, started off strong with the puns. Anyway. What do we have? What? But you have the smell of new books. Ooh. When was the last time I smelled a new book specifically? I don't know. I mean, I don't really sniff books usually. Grapefruit is a good scent. You know what? I don't like grapefruit. I don't like the taste of grapefruit, and I don't care for the scent. It's not offensive, but you know, it's one of my least favorites probably. I get why people like it though. It's good. I understand, but I just can't get behind it. Yeah, vanilla and woody. Yeah, vanilla and like woody scents feel like very like. Oh, I really like cinnamon. Cinnamon's really good. Do you guys remember gel pens? I mean, I'm sure they're still a thing. Do you remember the scented gel pens? That was something as a kid I actually really loved. And do the cinnamon one, bro. I mean, it was probably one of the strongest smelling ones as well, but that was great. I don't think I ever probably used the pen all that much, but dude, sorry, I've just brought back a memory of the cinnamon gel pen. I can't remember what other ones I had. Oh, dude, you know what? I wish I still had those. I don't suppose I do. They probably went in the bin many moons ago. But they were good. Right, what are we getting started with today? Well, I might finish doing this real quick because I was in the middle of doing that when I was interrupted earlier today. I will need some frog lights for that though, if so. And have I got enough room to chuck the rest of the gubbins away? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. Good. You could tell I was just doing a little bit of extra terrain. I'm doing a bit of extra terrain every so often in my videos so that we slowly spread out. You can see, look, it's over here. A little bit extra terrain there. I think a little bit under here. Did I get under here? Yeah, you can't see it from there. Oh, we also moved over the path just now. It was there, and I got rid of it and moved it like here. Because it's going to go, I think, under the bridge, where the bridge is going to go. Can you eat the sugar boxes? I'd rather you didn't. If you're good at eat a sugar box, just make an empty one. I need the resources, you know. Scented pens were banned in your school? Because your teacher said that it encouraged bad habits. What kind of bad habits are we thinking here? Like what? Smelling pens. I mean, I guess there's worse things to smell, I guess. But I mean, sure. I'd be more worried about like markers or like glue sticks or whatever. But you know, sure, gel pens. You know, I don't know. Maybe there's something in them that was really bad. I don't know. Never really thought about that as a kid, probably. Anyway, let's check a little some little lights up in that little area. My take on the smell of petrol. I don't care for it. I don't know. It's been when was the last time I was even in a petrol station? Not recently. Well, I do need to get more petrol in my car, I think. But yeah, no. I don't ever go. Oh, I wish I could smell this petrol smell all the time. So, I don't know. Sense like that, I'm just like, I mean, unless you yourself want to smell like it, or you want your house to smell like it, or another person to smell like it, I don't think it counts as like a scent that you like. I don't know. I mean, I guess no one wants to smell it, like actually smell like freshly cut grass, but the smell is good. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I actually have the lights this time. This is what we're doing. We're putting the lights in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, the light's gonna have to go off the end. That's fine. Right. Sharpie smell good. Good damage your brain. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend smelling things like that all too much. Gotta look after your nose. You know, your nozzle. People don't think about, you know, the nose. They think about, you know, your eyes. Don't, you know, do anything crazy for your eyeballs, you know, etc. But like, your nose, you gotta be careful too. Right. I'm gonna check the light level with these torches now. I'm hoping it's good. I didn't check, but they should be bright enough that they light this up enough. Oh, well, we might be a bit dark up on these areas though. Ooh, I think it's just about enough. Okay, I can probably leave that. That's good. That's nice and clean. I mean, we need to still add some extra bits in here, but we are good. Beautiful. I'm glad I did that. Because I do think it looks pretty good. In fact, I'm going to fly over here. I haven't looked at my base from over here for a while, but I have wings on. Beep beep. Hello, Piggy? Hi. Yeah. Can you even see? Oh. You can sort of see that it's lit up nicely down there. Okay, cool. Cool. Nail polish remover? Oh, yeah, no. No, that's not good for your nozzle either. Wouldn't recommend. Well, it's basically acetone, so it's like, you know. At a minimum, you'll burn your nose hairs off. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that the kind of stuff that does that? I don't know. Anyway. We are meant to be doing mud today, which I haven't worked out how we're doing it. I haven't built a mud farm. Maybe this is going to mean that I need to make one. And it will make me make one. Probably. It probably will. But I guess if I get some dirt and we get some water bottles, we should be able to do this. Is the best way to do it in the water itself? It must be, right? Okay. It reminds you of your mother? I mean, your mother's probably very smart then. I'm also very smart, so, you know, if two smart people tell you not to do something, you know, it's probably not a good idea. I mean, it's your brain cells you're losing. Hey. I mean, I personally can't, I can't really afford to lose any brain cells. Where's a nice, like, deep bit of water? Is there, like, oh, there's my area over here. Although it's maybe too deep. Let me turn the camera. I can't. It literally just looks like a blue screen to me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe I just do it here. I don't think this will affect too much of the terrain or anything. Although, do I have agility and respiration? I do. Okay. Oh, and there's drowns though. Could get a new zombie Nautilus. Is there... Chat, is there actually a better way of doing this? Is there a way to, like... Could I line these up? And then, like... Use the water? What is that? I think the best way is just sticking it in the water, right? Because then you pick back up the... Yeah, then you pick back up the water. There's got to be, like, a easy way of doing a temporary farm without actually making it a farm. I don't know. Wait, you know what I can do? Hold up. Let me stand here and look at this. What order did I... Where's my screenshot of the order? Because we decided on a plan for under the water here. Because that's partly what I need mud for. I might need mud for a build pretty soon too. But maybe we'll have to look up how to build a farm. There is a really easy semi-auto farm. So you can give me some suggestions of either how to build it / who made it, I guess. Then we can maybe go from there. Oh, let me dude, my screenshot folder I need to make more obvious. It's because we updated and I think my screenshot folder is now outdated and it's the other one I need. We got still got season 10 screenshots pinned. Isn't ideal. Right, here's the underwater images. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. So, yeah, the problem is up here. I do want it to be muddy mangrove roots, so that's not going to be able to work, is it? But then, like a layer down, that's where we want mud. But then that's all right, because if we then replace that with like the black stone at the bottom, of which we need to go buy actually, I can make this work. I think what I do is just really quickly change a lot of this lower area. Let's have some camera on so that everyone can see. We'll do a little bit of river work today. I want to at least do a little sample of the river today. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Did I... Yep, fix that. Putting it in the offhand's really nice, so... Pretty easy. Just swap the blocks out. We can also collect some sand. Which I'm not against in any way, shape or form. Got some clay. Nice. Half complement space and the iron movements so well. Wait, what do you mean? I was in the cobblestone path, you mean? Sorry. Wasn't really looking at I was looking in the river purely, so I actually haven't looked at the new area of path I built. I'm hoping that looks okay. Oh wait, the zombie nautilus really cool from it under here. Look at him. They're really cool under the water. Right, okay. There we go. There's a section. Right, I think let's just do this section here and then we'll test it out as a way of doing this, because I reckon it's going to be easier than just placing the blocks. Just got to replace there, and then we turn it all into mud afterwards. And then we can just replace with muddy mangrove when we get the farm. That might be the shout. That might be the shout. Have I got a silk touch shovel, by the way? I have a feeling I do not. This one's a fortune, isn't it? Because if we can pick up that clay as a full block, that would be nice. Where would clay be in here? In this one. Tameable honey with a 15 stream streak. That is a crazy amount of time to be watching the stream. Farming mud is hell, even when it's semi-automated. I honestly, you know what? Ren's farm, because I didn't bother making one last season, so I used his farm. It was actually pretty good. I would say it's pretty good, and I didn't mind not doing it because you would stand there for like, I don't know. I'm sometimes like rendering out a video or like watching something on my like side monitor, so I can just do something like that mindlessly without having to like look at the screen really. So it doesn't matter to me too much. Is there any way to automate it completely? Is there actually any farms that do that now? I haven't looked recently at new farms. Right, what was it I was getting? I literally have blanked. Question. Oh yeah, silk touch. Oh, well, that's why I'm confused. So let's pick. I don't think I will have one. No. Do I have a silk touch book somewhere? I don't know where that'd be. Probably in this one. The silk touch, silk touch, silk touch. Silk touch. Do I have a spare spoon? I do. It needs repairing though, which is not ideal. That's a shame. Dude, someone needs to make an XP bottle shop. And also keep it really well stocked this season, because oh my goodness, I just will buy them out completely. All the time, I think. It does some mending on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's have a quick little pop down to our farm then. And no, I haven't been to the end yet. And my XP farm works okay. So, at some point, like, it's probably quicker to get here. Granted, this isn't the official way down. It'd actually be quicker going the other way, but I'm just lazy. We'll cut through my storage. Right. I do need to repair that one too at some point. It's just still got no mending, yeah. Now we'll hang out with the mobs for a little bit. Didn't know I had that. Silverfish? No. It's two cave spiders and a zombie. It's not the most efficient, but it's nice when you just like need some XP like that. I'm gonna be building actually, hopefully soon, the way down here from my base, like an actual build. So it'll be even nicer to come back down here, you know? But yeah, here we go. We have some spiders already lined up. I think this would be a swimming edge. Yeah, maybe I should make a spell. No, I don't need spell. I used to chuck mending on it. I didn't want to put mending on it straight away because I wanted to be able to not have the XP go to it early on. How is the wolf spite looking? Pretty good. I bet you can tell I've been taking the stuff from it. But yeah, I think other people have been using this farm too. I think either I don't know if Cleo has. I know for a fact that Pearl and Ren have, which are nearby. And I think all of us haven't been to the end yet either, or particularly don't want to just yet. So it's working out well at something here. It's not great if you're going from 0 to 30 levels, but if you're just trying to up your levels from like 20, like usually whenever you try enchant, you go to 26 again, right? And then you get 30, and then, you know, it's alright. It's mostly for repairing. Like this is what I'll use for repairing things, even when I do start using the Ender Render for levels, right? Because it will repair things fairly well. I have got an Elytra that's repairing as well though, which I will let it do because we obviously run out of that recently. Anyway, how is everybody doing in the chat? How are we all doing? How's everybody's week going? Is everybody getting ready for Christmas or the holiday season? I have done something right this year where I haven't had to go to the shops during December yet, so I'm very happy with that. I'm planning not to go to the shops, like, you know, for a while if I can help it. On the couch with a hot cocoa. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. That is honestly the thing to do at this time of year. I think I've got maybe one more episode of the show I'm watching. I don't know if it's out yet or not. And then, what else have I got planned? I feel like there was a series coming out that maybe I was planning to watch soon. You guys keep telling me about the Doctor Who, but I haven't watched it. Finished all your Christmas shopping yesterday. Nice, Laza. Dude, it's crazy, isn't it? Because, like, literally, what is it? It's the 15th today, so... Well, it's like literally next, like the slap bang in the middle of next week, which is weird. Dude, I'm so like, I don't know. It's like it doesn't register in my brain. Maybe that's the week it'll register in my brain. It's Christmas. You know what I mean? Have you guys registered at Christmas yet? I guess I don't particularly do anything specifically festive, all that much. I guess if you've got kids or like your, you know, family like that will go out and do something specifically Christmassy. I don't know. I haven't really. How's the wolf spoiler looking? Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I do need to keep making it into a wall though. I think the easiest thing to do here is honestly just pick out half a stack of each because, you know, you have issues otherwise. Which, was it Ren yesterday was showing that? How you can mess up quite easily. It's a pain. It does fill up very, very quickly. Do wish it was a bit easier, but hey. Maybe at some point I will get this a proper storage. I did want to dig out underneath here again, auto crafter for it, and also a bigger storage area, but you know, that's a if I decide to in the future side project, you know. I don't feel particularly excited by that. I actually think this shovel is perfect for right now, so that'll do. That'll do for us. Let's take the official way up though. Chuck my other shovel away. Fortune shovel. My ender chest is such a mess. I also need to spend time sitting down and just fixing my ender chest too. But chilling and enjoying the holiday vibes. Nice. Had some heavy snow the last few days. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't think you know what, has it? I feel like I've seen like where it's like kind of snowing, where like you'll just notice that the raindrops look like they're more like floaty, but like it'll be very, very fine. So it's like I wouldn't call it sleet, I guess. But whenever I say the word sleet, I'm like, I feel like sleet's got to be quite heavy, surely, right? I actually don't know the technical go-to for that. Yeah, a couple of things going on family before Xmas. Nice. Putting on a... Oh, you're working on 24th as well. Well, hopefully that goes okay. Hopefully, you know, it's not... you know, maybe... what's the word? public, like, facing? Is it a public facing job? Are you having to deal with customers? Because if so, I hope that they treat you well. That is the one thing I'm very glad that I've never had to do, is work with customers over Christmas. Because, man, I don't suppose it's probably the most joyful thing. maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Well, then I hope it goes okay. I hope it's the opposite, and hopefully you get some good tips and stuff. You know, that's the other way it could go. So you'll have to update me. Anyway, look how much easier this is gonna be. That noise is very annoying, guys. If I just turn the audio down like a lot, is that okay? It's still very loud. What noise is that? Wait, have I got the extreme sound muffler thing? If I do, let's find out what sound that is. Recent. It will be player splash, maybe? Bottle empty. Let's see. Let's see if that... Yeah. It's now just, I think, the player splash that I can hear. Which isn't too bad. Shall I time-lapse this? I will. I don't suppose it'll be very visually exciting, but maybe it could be. I don't know what it looks like underwater. Have I time-lapsed underwater before, guys? Do you guys remember? I don't think I've ever built anything too crazy underwater. Sound of big business right there, dude. Big business is in my bones, dude. Can't get away from the big business. Am I like the only one that ever bothers with rivers? Maybe I am, and it's like completely like unneeded. But I do think it works so well. Like even just like ignore the stone, obviously, but like look at that. Like the color is just so much more perfect. We're actually gonna add like a brown in between, but we're keeping it simple. This is actually as simple as I could probably make it. Look at this. If the majority of it is this, easy mode, guys. Easy mode this season. We'd have to go collect the red sand this season. No, I am going to turn that sound down there. What is that? That one is probably the player swim? Fish swim? Nah, it's definitely player swim. Can we turn that one back up? I love this mod, by the way. This mod is great. If you can work out which one it is, which the recent thing does pretty well. That is not the sound, though, is it? What is it? It's like a sound of me, like, hitting water. So it's not the player swim sound. What is this block? Why is this one always on my recent? Why am I still hearing a trial spawner ambient here? Like, why is that there? Bottle fill. Oh, it's probably the bottle fill. I didn't do that one. Ah. I assumed that would have come up on the first page, but it didn't. Is that quieter? I actually can't tell. No, it's not. No, because I can't hear the bottle fill sound, which actually is not a bad sound at all. Not my zombie Nautilus because I can't hear them anyway. Item pickups, not that. Oh god, guys, which one is it? Does anyone know? Splash. It's like a splash. It's like a water splash. Oh, dude. Maybe there isn't. Entity fish. It's not entity fish. Wait, what if it's that and it's just me instead making the sound? I don't think it is, but that would be crazy if it was. Ready? No. Yeah, it's the extreme sound muffler mod. Yeah, what is that? The splash sound, right? It's a great way to get mud complete. Oh, I mean, I'm changing this to mud. It doesn't work great when I want to then dig up the mud. But I'm not digging up this mud. This mud's staying here. This is the design mostly for our river. I just need blackstone and some muddy mangrove roots as the other options. Saw my base on Twitter. It's incredible. Thank you. I don't know how you saw it on Twitter, but maybe someone else posted it. Because I haven't. I never think to do that. I never think to post screenshots on Twitter. I should do. I'm not going to touch this bit too much, so I think I actually might be... Actually, if I'm going to dig that out anyway, let's turn it to mud, because then I'll end up collecting mud automatically. Smart. Guys, I'm so smart. Is it really loud for you guys when I do that, by the way? I can't tell. OBS audio shows it actually a little bit loud. Is it loud? Oh, okay, yeah. Dude, that did. Wait, that did. Why did that feel like it didn't turn it down at all? Did that not touch it? Wait, I just turned my Minecraft audio down. The game is like splash, splash. Okay, cool. You're probably hearing me click my mouse probably more often. You don't mind it? I do. I do. That's the problem. I also want to work out which one it is. We tried play swim. It's not bad. Wait, mud step. No, it's not mud stepping. No, splash. Hostile splash. Player splash high speed, sure. Maybe I'm just so speedy. I'm just gonna turn it down in OBS. If someone else comes over, you might not have to hear them for a bit. You'll have to let me know. I think there's no audio now on OBS. Okay. Can you hear it a little bit? By the way, I actually do want to dig out this area some more. Let me actually just turn camera on for a second to show you. Look at this. I actually want to do this today as well, if I can. Do a little prep of that, because I have decided what at least part of that cave I'm going to use for. Sigma, that is not something to ask the first time chat. Twitch etiquette is a little bit rude asking about other hermits while someone is streaming. Please don't ask any other hermit about other hermits, thank you. In that regard. Hermitcraft.com will tell you who's live. You can just go to hermitcraft.com, that'll tell you. That'll tell you, that'll sort you out. It'll also let you know whose videos uploaded recently too. It's pretty good, would recommend. It's the sound of pouring water. It is like a water bucket sound, you're correct. Let's work it out. Water bucket. Ooh, block water. Ambient? No, that won't be it, will it? Sorry, you guys probably can't hear it too much anymore. Muffled. Bucket. Bucket fill? Could count it as a bucket, maybe. No. No, it's not the filling. It's when I place it. It's the place splash. Which would be... God, what do you even call that? Bottle. Let's just search bottle. No. It is bottle empty, but it's like not. Oh, yeah, I've turned it down to you guys. So you're fine. Bucket empty. I think I already turned bucket empty down. It's not even... See, like, what is it? Is it muddying something? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there is one called that. Mud. Breaking, mud stepping, mud hitting. Could be block mud hit. Block mud hit. Let's just turn it down. I'm just curious. We've turned at least 5 different things down, by the way. None of them. It's fine. You guys can't hear it too much. It's all right. I got you guys covered. We turned it down in OBS. It's fine. I'm just trying to save some time doing it quickly, you know? So many mud sounds. Well, I mean, there's different types of mud. The main reason I wanted this was, one, because dispensers were jump scaring me at flipping Joe's. Every time the dispensers would go off, they would be like 10 times louder than any other Minecraft sound. And I was like, well, I gotta do that. And then my moss farm, I was just like... I was stood there AFK and I put my earphones in. I was like, dude, the bucket sound, which is why the bucket sound was already turned down, I think. Like, I was like, dude, that's really intense. Let's just turn that down a little bit. It's just like trying to balance the audio between them. Oh, dude, this looks crazy, by the way. It's become nighttime under the water. Are we full gamma as well? Yeah, dude, it's dark. I just now gotta do this again. I do wish there was less sound overall in rivers. I don't know. The sound being this much in rivers is always crazy to me. I'm like, is there really this much sand in rivers? I mean, this river specifically is quite close to the ocean, but mostly they are not. Right? I mean, move that mod Wait. Last time I used that mod, it recently played sounds bit so you can find out which one to turn down. Well, it says recent, but there's nothing in recent that we can work out is the one. But it doesn't matter. I've done my testing. If I can't find it, which I can't, then it's fine. Not the end of the world. It's just frustrating that the sound isn't clear what it is. It is the placing of the water bottle on the mud though that is making it. We know what it is, I just don't know what the sound is called. It's not any of the obvious ones, which is the problem. But hey, it is a fun mod. Like, if there's any sounds in Minecraft that, like, really irritate you or something, like, it's a good way, like, it's just good for that, you know? It's good for, like, hey, that thing is specifically loud, or I'm working next to this farm, I want to temporarily just turn that thing down for a bit, you know? It's good for it all. I like the idea that I think I'm going to try and use it for friendly creatures, where I can have some friendly creatures make noises. Because I kind of wanted my pig, when I eventually move him, to be able to hear him, but I don't want to be able to hear any other friendly mob, I don't think. I might have to turn them all down in it, which is kind of frustrating, but hey. The copper chest. Oh yeah, dude, the copper chest. The thing with the copper chest. So because I'm on a multiplayer server, I'm also of the mindset of, like, other people, if they come to your base or whatever, will hear the thing. So I'm still very, like, I put my moss farm, for example, in, you know, far away enough that you can't hear it from my storage room when it's on. I just, you know, I don't really want people to be able to, I mean, they're probably hearing the zoo that's in my base at the moment, to be honest. So I should probably sort that out at some point. But yeah, I still want to be aware of what other people can hear, because people won't have the same sound muffler settings as me, you know what I mean? So it's still a mix of both. I don't want to just turn all the sounds off that you know, allowed. Because, dude, my storage room for everyone else would be, like, the loudest thing, for example, if I just, like, built everything really close and then everyone just had their audio on, like, normal. It would be like, okay, well, boss, we can hear everything that, you know, you've got going on in here. I'd be like, I can't hear it. It's not my problem. But I run out of dirt, which is kind of a problem. I think I've still got loads of dirt. I think, right? There we go. Lovely jubbly. You're getting loads of sand, which is nice, because I haven't actually been sand mining for a little while. Yeah, this is good. This is a good task. We are getting it done as well. Look what we got done so far. It's a fairly big patch. I just want to mostly just do the bit that I've done the terrain for on that side of the river. I do need to move this stone back. Can't hear it, you're crazy, don't know what you're talking about? Exactly. Maybe I do that. Maybe I make my base the noisiest thing in the world and then just go, I can't hear it, guys. It's not a problem. There's no problem here. I mean, no one visits my base anyway. This is literally something that will never happen. Unless someone needs something for storage, I guess, right? But yeah, I do wish the copper chests had, like, a way in the game to make them quiet, because that is, for a storage room to be that noisy is a bit irritating. Because the chests don't count as friendly mobs, do they? I feel like that might have been a thing at some point. I think boats do. Still. See if they're friendly creatures. I mean, I think I want to say most people have friendly creatures turned down or off. I could be wrong. I probably do that all the time because I have too many friendly mobs in my base, usually. Every season, I think, actually, is when I do that. It's always the case. You have an issue with certain sounds, you don't know what it is? Well, dude, I'm having the same issue. I can't work out what the sound is. It's fine, though. It's only a temporary, like, thing. I'm not having to put up with the sound all the time. If I was, then I'd be like, okay, I need to find what the sound is. You have it at 30%. I think I have it complete turned off because I noticed the cats were just meowing all the time. You know what? There is one dog in my base that is the crying one. And dude, the loudness of that cry compared to all the other wolves is kind of crazy. It's almost like some things in the game are like leveled, like where the audio is like fine. But I don't know, I feel like with a friendly mobs, like some of those are louder than every other one. And I'm like, have they like leveled this or like not? Have they even tried to like make the dogs all sound the same volume? Maybe. Maybe it's just that one specifically is just very annoying. And they were like, yeah, we want that one to be extra annoying. Let's make it louder. Add an extra 50% to that one. So yeah. We'll have to sort out that at some point. I guess I could just silence them. That is, I guess, the other option, right? With mobs. I still don't think we can rename them after silencing them, though. I know that X was pretty adamant that was the case last season, but it didn't work for me ever. They had to be called silenced. And I couldn't rename them an actual name, which is kind of a shame. I don't want to go too far this way, but we're going to go a little way this way. At least with the dirt we have ready. Especially up here, nice and high up. Yeah, I think... Wait, what was... Was it... Wait, who was it that came over to my base? Dude, was it B-dubs was over at my base? I think it... Wait, who... Dude, I can't remember when this wasn't when it happened. Was it on stream? Who was it that like let me know that they all have different sounds? And I was like, oh, I remember hearing that in the update video or whatever, whenever they added that for the different like wolves. But I guess I'd forgotten because of friendly creatures being off all the time. Guess we've got the alarm again. Salty, do you need me to buy you an alarm for Christmas? Like, my goodness. Also, you can't be napping this much, surely. Like, nap. Alright, okay. I want to show of hands in the chat. Who here takes a nap? How long for? And how often, like, per week? Like, put that all in a singular message. Because as someone who, like, has never napped, other than when I was a child, I'm like, yeah, no nap for you, no. 1 or 2 hour nap once a month. That's very specific. Once a month. Maybe there's a specific thing you do once a month you need a nap for. Oh, awesome Songa. Yeah, he's a toy poodle. He's a little baby one. The smallest one. Thank you, Songa. No naps every day for like 30 minutes or an hour. Don't nap unless it's you're extremely tired, and that's like maybe once a year. I've tried naps and they just don't work. I mean, it's like only maybe a couple, but like, no, they don't work. They don't work. They don't do anything for me. You need to, Karan, if you take the full stops out of that would be great because it thinks it's a link and so it'll make it very weird to read in the chat. Apps get better with age. Dude, I'm already old enough for them to be doing what they need to be doing then, surely. I'm already old. We don't, you know. Glad you did nap yesterday, but that was... Well, hopefully you become less stressed. Did you become less stressed with the nap? Was the nap good for that? I mean, I don't know. Never thought to nap when I'm stressed. I mean, I think if I was napping when I was stressed, it would make me more stressed. So I'd be like, why am I napping? I should be doing whatever the thing is that's stressing me. But that's because it's usually a lack of, like, actually getting something done that stresses me. You have trouble through the night? Too tired during the day, so you'd lay down for 20, 30 minutes? Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, if it works for you, it works for you. I am just basically being very jealous. And going, dude, I wish I could, like, nap 20 minutes and then be revived. Be like, whoa, amazing, I've got so much energy. No, it's not what happens. Oh, I think I need to actually get rid of some of this stone. I don't know what happened with the stone and why it's here. Did I place this? I think we placed this stone actually down on a string. Didn't we place this down? That was probably a point I was making. I need to be careful on my Nautiluses. I might have to remove them. Move them elsewhere. Temporarily. Your girlfriend is. She does not particularly feel napping helps. Yeah, it just doesn't, like, I understand how it's supposed to work. It just doesn't do that for me. It didn't get the memo that that's what it's meant to do. Also, but I'm also someone that, like, if I'm going to do a project or work on something, I like to just sit and work on it until I'm like, okay, it's lunchtime. Okay, it's, you know, I need to now go do something else. I will just, like, sit there for however long it takes me to do the thing. Until it's done, you know? So if I have to, like, if I wanted to, like, have a nap and then, like, get back to it, I feel like that's, like, I don't know, that's resetting me. And then I have to get back on track with whatever it was I was doing. Which is usually what, like, if you're napping, there's something you're doing that, you know, you need a nap for. So that kind of makes sense. You nap, you can't sleep at night. I don't know if it would affect a night, but no. Yep, a nap over 3 hours is not a nap. That's a midday coma. No, I think. Well, that's the thing for me. When I did have a nap, and it's usually like jet lag related. I was like, people are having naps because of jet lag. I was like, let's try it out. Like that was the reason I first tried it. I was like, oh, cool. Like maybe it'll give me the energy back. No. Nada. 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Power. Sorry, I was trying to work out what that said then. Oh my goodness. A Scout, thanks so much for the 12 months earlier as well. Thank you. Sorry if I missed that. Thank you, Power. Can we get some hearts in the chat, please, for Power? Make sure you say thank you if you also got gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Sometimes you nap so you can go to bed later. Well, that's the thing. I feel like it makes me more tired having a nap. Like, I feel like my brain's like, oh, we're going to sleep. Like, you know what I mean? If I dig out from underneath them, are they going to then go downwards? I don't know if that's the case, but let's keep it on their hot hitboxes. I don't want to punch them by accident. Oh, they're chilling. They're chilling. By the way, why are there no these blue arrows everywhere when you have F3 being on? I don't know if there's a way to turn them off, but oh my goodness, when there's a lot of entities, it's a lot of arrows. Actually, that worked, guys. It's fine. Nautilus were not a problem. They actually didn't seem to care at all that I was there. We're just good. Hey, there's a Ren. Wait, Ren's not been streaming that long? Wait, have I been streaming? Wait, how long have I been streaming? Oh, I've been streaming an hour. Oh, dude. I didn't realise I've been streaming an hour already. Thanks so much for the raid, Ren. Appreciate that, my dude. Welcome in. I was going to pop over and say hello once I've done this. I want to see what... Dude, am I crazy? I'm seeing things. Off to get dinner. Oh, yeah, dude. Gotta have dinner. Welcome in. What's up? What was Red up to in the stream? Update me. He's cooking over there for sure. Nice. What is he cooking? I mean, not for dinner. I mean, like, at the base. What's cooking over there? Other than the arcane thing. I forget what he's called it. Library? Arcane. Guys, I know his lore. I know. This is why lore does, like, lore just vanishes from my brain. Doesn't matter if it's mine or not. Archives, that's the one. Library's close enough. Library and archives, yeah, they're interchangeable, maybe. Anyway, we're doing some we're doing the river floor over here. If it's not already obvious. Hence why I'm in the water. Like a fish, again, this season, I know. We're doing well, guys. The big business of False the fish has come back. Who's cooking roast chicken? I mean, no, I'm not asking about the base. Wait, unless he's built. Maybe there's a big giant roast chicken at his base. Who knows? It seems the mud building has moved to False. There will always be mud building posted. What do you mean move to me? Move to me? What do you? Did you not watch my last season, dude? You know, I have plenty of mud going on. I feel like the library has books. An archive is old books. Yeah, but usually an archive is within a library, is it not? I mean, there'll be someone that's a book person in the chat that will tell me. Wait, have I got no camera on? That's why. Okay. Right, we're only going to go to there for now. I do want to do in there in a bit. But we are gonna just, yeah, I'm just gonna do this patch then. Last little patch before we turn the rest of the dirt into mud. And then I'm gonna check where I wanted other things, like blackstone at the bottom. Maybe we'll go buy some. If Jem has some more for sale at her base, I think she might. I need to pop there on video, but I think we'll scrap that and go. We need probably a couple stacks. Maybe not even that. I don't know. I just want a couple little patch. Maybe this section is black. I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll test it out. Archives have old records and such. Yeah. I mean, I know what an archives is. Just assume that they were like always in the same place. Like, you know, in a library will have new books and also like old books. Like, if you've ever been to a library, like I'm talking like big libraries, like the really big ones, like they'll always have like an area in the back that you're not allowed to go in. That only people that, you know, have asked to touch certain books and look at certain books to, you know, can go in. So that's why I was assuming, like, is an archives ever just, I guess there are archives of specific, like, subjects. I think I have a friend that specifically does that too, where they get to, like, look at some archives, I think, actually. Speaking to them the other day about that. Yeah, so for preservation, yeah. Wait. Your friend works in an archive and explained the difference many times. You can genuinely still couldn't tell. What, even though they've explained it to you? Wow. Maybe don't tell your friend that. They'll be like, well, you're not listening. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like a safe, like, it's for books and like documents that, you know, the general public can't just like be like, hey, I'm just gonna take this home, or like, look at this or touch it. Like, you know, you need gloves for some of those things. You know what I mean? How will you turn all that into mud? Splash water potion, if that exists. That does exist, I'm pretty sure. But also, I'm already underwater, so all you need is a normal water bottle. I'll show you in a second once I have finished this little patch on the floor here. And maybe the patch on my left as well. I'm trying to do it in sections. If you wait a couple minutes, you'll see how we're doing this. Excuse you? I thought I heard another one. Did I not hear another one? Maybe I didn't hear another one. I'll take the head though. There we go. You know what? I mean, usually archives are like you need permission to go in them. I don't think there's many archives that just allow people in. There are archives actually. Oh, wait, I think one of the archives I went to, or like I think it's a library in Ireland somewhere. I forget where, Dublin maybe. That's like, I think that is specifically called archives or something. But like it's more like a museum. Like it's kind of just like people can go in, like. The archive people can go and look at the books, but most people can just like stand behind a rope and look at the building. I think there's another one somewhere else that I've seen that's like that. So there's a few like that where like the old building itself is also very, very lovely. Building permits and blueprints are usually archived. I mean, a lot of things. History, newspapers, like just like the news. Yeah, things like that. I mean, anything that anyone decides to save, basically, it can be archived. The globe in the middle of the building? Yeah, something, there is one, yeah, I went somewhere, wait, I went to Prague recently. By the way, in my Instagram, I saw that scheduled post went up. That's Prague related. As a side note, I don't think I had a picture of it in there. I can't remember if that was archived specifically as like the word, but that was a room that was like a library, loads of old books, and some globes in there. Maybe it's called the archive. I don't know. Could just be a library where you're not allowed to go near the books too. No one's been there. Yeah, it's preservation based. Yeah, that's usually what it is. And obviously, paper obviously is quite. You know, you need to preserve that. Like, you know, if someone just gets their grubby hands on it, of course, it's not going to last very long, is it? Which is, I think, mostly the reason public isn't allowed to go into them. Yeah, it's just exclamation mark Insta. Oh no, is it not? Oh, even I thought that, Gary. Honestly, I mean, we don't use the Instagram link very often. Public access is usually digitized. Yeah, a lot of those things have been digitized now, which is great in a way because people from different countries can get to it without having to travel and stuff. You know, it's nice. I guess that's a whole process. I would not want that job, to be honest. See, it sounds very repetitive. She says, repeating the rivers that she has once done before. Previous seasons of Hermitcraft. I mean, guys, yeah, my YouTube channel is not only a library of my videos, current videos, but also my past videos, which are now in an archive. The archive section of my channel. So, you know, you're welcome. They have been digitized and are there for the public. No, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really work. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the water bowl. Wait, let's go around the very top here first. I've done this in a terrible way for the time lapse, so I don't think the time lapse is watchable anyway. Look at this. This is what we're doing. I know. This is how you do it. You just pick up the water from the water, and then put the water on the mud, and then you would think the dirt would just turn to mud normally, rather than me doing it this way. But you know. Oh, that's been night time. I can hear my fireflies going off, which, by the way, firefly. Fire. Can I spell firefly? Bush. There we go. I already had it turned down a little bit. Dude, it's like a white noise sound sometimes. I'm like, dude. That's the extreme sound muffler plugin. Although we can't, this splash that you probably can't hear very much, so I've turned it down in OBS. We can't work out what the splash is. We have tried everything, by the way. We've tried water bucket, water bottle, water, player splash, mud-related ones. We've tried everything. It's the act of placing the water from the bottle onto the mud, which doesn't seem to be related to any of them. Generic splash, I mean, I think it's... Well, it didn't come up when we searched splash, though, right? Watch out, Nautiluses. I'm going to be putting this underneath you real quick. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, I just move around you. I'm going to have to change that anyway. You know what, we're going to have to move you guys. I will move you guys once I've done the floor. I basically will just merge it out to about here. We're not going to do this all day. But I do want to get at least a patch of it done. Let's go around this section. I'm doing this in the most unsatisfying way possible. Can only pick up the water at a certain speed. You need to go to your country's official archive to read into your grandfather's story. Because it's semi-restricted. It's just so far away you never got on to do it. Well, you know, New Year's coming up. Make that a resolution. Go do that. My mom has been very into, like, family history generally. I mean, I think she's basically completed it at this point. I don't think there's anything more particularly she could learn. But, no, she's into that kind of stuff. And would probably recommend that you do something like that. Especially if you've got somewhere to go and actually, you know, I guess, I don't know if it's newspapers or what it is, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Especially if there is something saved with a family member in it. Would it be Nautiluses or Nautili? You know what? I don't know. Nautiluses, Nautili, Nautiluses. I don't. You know what? I don't know. Does anyone know? I haven't thought about that. I don't think I've said it before. Like, thought, I need to call the group of the Nautilus or something. Naughties? The naughties are here. The 3 naughties. Hi. Okay. They didn't like that. They didn't care for that one. Nautilese? I mean, they are zombie nautiluses. Although they are friendly now, so, you know, they're less naughty. Nautiluses and nautili are fine? Oh my goodness, both? Nautili? Nautili? Are they liars? Do they lie a lot? Are they nautili? Love how they just spin? Dude, they do. Although I'm surprised they have stopped. The two ones in the copper armor have literally been bumping heads, like, or like the front of themselves into one another constantly. They were just here, like, bobbing up and, like, pushing each other into each other, you know, just like rhinos or something, I don't know. Like deer with horns. They were just stood there, locked against one another, having a battle or something. Yeah, this is how we're also going to farm mud, because this bottom layer is going to be blackstone. So then I'll just dig all this up and I'll have it for the mangrove roots. I think we need a new purification method for this word. Well, you guys are coming up with them. What's the best one? I mean, what's the most fun option? I don't think there is one. Nautiluses. Wait. Nautilus? Plural is nautiluses or nautili. Yeah, we've worked out that it's that, but I don't know. I feel like we need a third. Guys, I think we need like I guess a fourth option. Let's just rename them completely. The water snails, you know? We could give them a whole different name. I don't know. Maybe not. Nautili. Well, we'll see what happens when I next reference them as a group of nautiluses. There you go. Then I'll see what my brain, you know, goes to. Apparently nautiluses. That works until it becomes a tongue twister, in which case, you know, nautili is less of a tongue twister. Cthulhu's babies. I mean, those guys probably are the zombies. Wait, I guess Cthulhu isn't a zombie though, is it? Probably doesn't work. This is satisfying, but also, my goodness. This is pretty quick, actually, but it still feels very slow. This river doesn't feel very big, but when you start doing this, it feels quite big. It's like a big river. It's all right. This can be a when I'm not sure what else to work on project. It's good to just like work on things like this. We'll just make it look nice around the edges. We'll like merge it out a little bit. Because we're definitely not doing it all. And I haven't worked out where we're going to be stopping this. Technically, there's scars, like, over that way. So... work out what he... see if this... You know, this would work for the design of the terrain he's got the other side. Has Scar said anything about the terrain over this side on stream? I haven't caught his stuff recently. Paper sailor. That's what it converts to from, like, Latin? Or am I reading that wrong? A way to transport nautiluses from the ocean to a landlocked lake or river. Well, people told me that these guys don't suffocate. I haven't tried it on them, and I don't really fancy it. But the zombie ones apparently don't suffocate. But having taken a normal nautilus by accident onto land and letting it accidentally suffocate, which I didn't think of at the time, they are extremely slow. Like not even a block a second. Like, you know what I mean? Happy Ghast, I would say. Happy Ghast. Maybe put them in a boat with armor on, and then make it a zombie one, because I think the normal ones would still suffocate. With armor, they're fine on land, and zombie ones, yeah. I think they're probably asking about the normal nautiluses, though. Is there a way to take them over land that I haven't thought of yet? Happy Ghast is a good option, but you can leash them. Yeah, the issue isn't leashing them or any of that, the armor, etc. It's the fact that normal nautiluses and probably I think the coral ones are also zombie, but they will suffocate. Can you leash them? Yeah, they're leashed up to here. Look, they're leashed. The leash is all three of them are attached to that fence post. Splash water breathing potion on them. That would be interesting if that worked, but I have a feeling maybe it doesn't. I haven't heard that before, but that would be cool. Because that would then you can happy gas them, but you'd have to test that in a creative world first before you take your beloved Nautilus home. Because yeah, the thing is they only spawn in. They don't spawn in rivers, by the way. They don't spawn in rivers if you haven't got that memo. Because I had to look that up and work that out. Luckily though, around that corner is the ocean, so I didn't have to worry about them too much. Ooh. Oh, see, like, look at that. That makes such a difference. And that's not even, there's not, I mean, we don't really need any texture as such, but that makes such a difference. That's nice. Because I've gone so dark with the terrain, it, like, works really nicely. Also, when I put gamma under the water, it does nothing. Like, look at the mud. Like, gamma? No gamma. Gamma? No gamma. It's still just same, like, color. Catch you later, Slish. Let's do science. Wait. One, I haven't got a normal Nautilus. Two, I'm not testing anything with my zombie Nautiluses. They are staying there for now. I don't want to have to go get another one right now. Just gonna do this a little bit so we got the edge along the terrain. Splish, splash, splish. There we go. There you go. Yeah, see, like, it looks more purposeful when I make it look a bit like that. The edge. It's not that I've just forgotten or not been bothered to do the rest, guys. It's natural. It's so natural. That does make me think that actually over there, when I like fade it out, maybe here, roughly, towards where Scar, I guess, I don't know where Scar is against this, to be honest. This actually doesn't look too bad. This looks fine. I think I'll mostly just get rid of all the sand, because the sand just brightens the area too much. Right, I'm happy with that. Now we need to actually go get some blackstone from Gem. Ooh, I don't know if there are spoilers at Gems. I do not know. It's just dark no matter what. Yeah. Which is what we want. The terrain in our base at the moment is like very dark. Maybe too dark, but also I've done it now, so hey. Too many blocks and too dark, but I think it works because we're going fantasy, so it's a little bit more like fantasy vibes. I think it works. Zombie not fly with the saddle won't suffocate out of the water. Yeah, I've been told that, but you know, is there a reason you would want them out of the water though? Because they're like I try like I say them out of the water, and they're literally the actual slowest mob possible. I think I don't think there's probably a slower mob. Right? I know she has a gold farm that produces it, hence why I'm gonna go to Gems because she's selling them, I think. River one. I'm just gonna save this first though, because I do keep forgetting to save them. Maybe spoilers. Okay, we can keep our head down. You know what? We'll take one of our new friends over there to see what they're like. To ride over there. Come on, fella. Thank you very much. Let's go. Love river terraforming. I mean, I think it makes quite a difference. If you're going to build along like the river, unless you're going for the natural Minecrafty look, you know, you're probably going to want. It's nice to like merge your terrain into them. I don't know. It's one of those things that a lot of people do forget to do. But also, to be honest, I don't blame them. It's like extra effort that you don't maybe notice. I don't know. Once I'd done it for my once I'd done that last season for my build with the red sand and everything, I didn't even like I never like looked at it. But then again, it's like it's like it's terrain. Like terrain generally, unless you're making it a focal point, it shouldn't be the focal point, right? The terrain is like what sets up the build in a way, right? It's a permit thing happening this season. Nope. We usually every season there's different things going on, different ways that we do certain things. That obviously was shopping district related. Dude, why are these path blocks impossible to get up with a horse? Oh, I'm looking downwards because spoilers, just in case. Oh, there's a scaffold. That actually might be spoilers. Yeah, let's I'm doing this so I can see where I'm going. I can see where I'm going, guys. Honest. You don't notice the terraforming, but it keeps you from noticing the noisy natural riverbed generation. Yeah. I mean, my opinion, I think it's worth doing, but you know. I'm sure a billion people will say it's not, so it's fair. Right, we're at the tavern, which is cool. So I think it's where the blackstone is. 1 diamond per stack, beautiful. Leather, 1 diamond per stack as well. Oh, where's... Oh, there's no ender chest. I have one on me. Is there one over here, though? Before I place it down? No, it's not. There's just a stack chest. Okay. One moment. What would you guys like to see this season in terms of, like... this person's mentioned the permit thing. Is there anything you guys are like, it'd be cool if they did this? Just as a thought. Oh, I didn't bring my shulker box with me. I've been carrying one around with me, but then I don't seem to have it when I need it, but whatever. Do I have a spare one in here that's empty? Nope. Nope. That would be smart. I'm going to place it there. I'm actually going to buy some leather too. Because I don't want to build a leather farm. Oopsie. And then we can buy one more stack of blackstone. And I'll be back another time maybe to buy more if I need it, which I will. There we go, can pick that up, nice. Nice, okay. Safely in my entrance. Let's go up towards this way. You think Scar is cooking something cool for this season shop related? Oh yeah, I mean his video's already out on the shopping district, so I'm already aware of that one. Woo! I meant like suggestions for just things that we haven't done yet. Hermits versus 100 Withers. Have we not? We've done that before. We've done Hermits versus 100 Withers. Maybe it was 50 Withers, I don't know. I mean, the difference between 50 Withers and 100 Withers, I wouldn't say would be that much. It's death either way. You know what I mean? We're gonna go around this way, so I'm not... I mean, there might be spoilers this way too, but who knows? I just know that Gem's build is very obvious on the landscape. Oh, there's a snow golem that's been here. I wonder why. Oh, it's been on a journey. Oh yeah, there's the shopping district. You would have seen it if you saw our Christmas stream, which there's no longer a tree there to show that we did the Christmas thing, but that's fine. It was ruining the you know, the cherry blossom vibe, to be honest. I mean, guys, you don't need to have the Hermits versus 100 of something. You don't need to. I love that last time inspired everybody. Hermits versus 100 something. What about my inner chest? Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. It's fine. I'll pick it up next time. I have another one, I think. Hermits versus 100 hermits. There you go. But we've got to dig to them because they're all underground like hermits. You got to find them. You got to find them. I don't know what the train's doing over there. Something weird. Look, here's my base. For those who haven't seen it, I like it from this angle. This is a good angle. This is a good angle for my base. I'm very happy. It might be one of its best angles so far. You can't see the back of it that's unfinished. Like Security transport system, like the rail. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna try and do the rail last season, but dude, honestly, unless there's like something very early on that you build and design, and everyone agrees to, it's very, very difficult to add in a rail system around different people's bases and stuff. I don't know. It's something I was gonna do just with the neighborhood, but and didn't end up happening because it's just such a big project, honestly, right? Yeah, we've got Blackstone now in this, actually, I'm gonna take that out as well. Guys, help me, I need to sort out my inner chest. The rest of my storage is perfect. 10 out of 10, but also that inner chest is just a nightmare somehow. It's the best way round, to be honest, though. I would much rather my inner chest be a mess than, have I got a pallet one? Yes. Let's transfer what we can over. Not a lot, actually. Maybe Hermit should versus the 1,000,000 chickens at Scars. I mean, I already killed 200 of them. This are up to the rest of the hermits to kill the rest. Specifically Scar, because honestly, they're his chicken. They're basically his chickens now. I mean, maybe someone else's, but we'll say that they're. It's right. There we go. Hello. Did I put another shock box in here? Different? No. Nice. Here are my shock boxes. There we go. We've got one on us now. Well, I mean, I've already done, like I say, so I've already done that. I mean, unless other people are getting involved and clearing the chickens, I'm probably not gonna. Honestly, I mean, it saved my food situation. Look how much chicken I've got now. I mean, I've been eating it, so it's been going down. I got like 5 stacks of chicken, so food-wise, it helped me out. And then I was like, cool, I should probably stop. I'm also good for feathers, I think, too. Feathers, got feathers. It just sorted me out for chicken. My chicken needs. Really tedious to try and do it once everyone has a lot of progress made. Exactly, Chris. Yeah, but also, you know, might not work with everyone's, you know. Right. Do I have any mangrove roofs? Is that all I have? I think it might be. Do we know where a mangrove forest is, by the way? Is there a way to it? I guarantee some hermit has been to a mangrove. Because honestly, if I go there and just like knock down a whole bunch of roots, that might honestly be the way to go. I'm going to check on the seed. Because I actually have a feeling there might be one just really, really far away. What is it called? Not a swamp. Mangrove? Yeah, it's mangrove swamp, isn't it? Ooh, there's one not far away. Oh, wait, there's not. That one's not far away. Surely. I could probably fly there, right? Is someone's base there, though? Where am I at? I am 1,700, 1,800. That is at 2,000, negative 300. So literally like 2,000 blocks that way. Not even. That's someone's base. I mean, do they need it cleared of mangrove roots by any chance? We can have a little look. I might just fly there, to be honest. I'm going to waste my rockets, but also I think it's literally that close. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a little fly. I'll also load in what Wells is up to and stuff, so my Bobby mod can keep everything updated. Oh, there's like a new wall coming up. That's nice. Wells is a. Oh, there's a bridge. I didn't see the bridge. The bridge is nice. Very cool. I'm glad. Like that's nice. Nice with the red. It's contrast. Just because it's mango farm. Mango. I didn't know there were mangoes on Minecraft. Yeah, literally, it's straight this way. I'm gonna have to check our map to make sure no one's base is here. Oh, this is Etho. Oh, Etho's way closer with wings. I haven't been to Etho's for a while, as you can tell. By the fact that it's loading in. Sorry if there's any spoilers. Just try to load it in properly. Here we go. Mangrove should literally be 600 blocks this way. Mangoes. Suppose there aren't any mangoes in Minecraft, to be honest. Have I found it yet? Oh god, I hope someone sleeps. I was worried about that. It's fine, I'm sure it's fine. Check my phone real quick. Where are we at now? Oh yeah, dude, it's like negative. It's 300 blocks this way. Oh, this shouldn't be anyone's base. I don't think anyone's more north than Etho. I mean, there is a portal. And a build. I don't know whose that is and what that is, but it's something. There's also a hole in the floor, which will probably be for frogs. I'm going to assume this is frogs. Is this frogs? Frogs? Lily pads? Don't see any frogs in there. Okay. Did I forget to bring my ender chest and or a hoe? Yes, I did. Is there an ender chest up there, do you reckon? Dang it! Also, we could collect mud from here too, actually. Oh, dude. Crosses. Is this a witch? That's not a witch farm, is it? Oh, it is. Actually, that is a normal swamp. Let me select witch farm on this thing. Witch hut. Is that witch hut? What's the image for a witch hut? Is it a witch by any chance? It's a witch. Oh, there is one on the edge, yeah, so that might be it. Right, yo. Guys, you guys keep telling me about FedEx speed. Like I say, I'm not in the what do you call it? The delivery distance? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna, sorry, I'm trying to find to double check that this is no one's claim. I don't want to start digging it up by accident. Delivery radius, yeah, service range, exactly. I think, dude, what does it? No, mango. You've got me calling it mango now. Oh, there's a new area on here. Dude, which one of these is a mangrove on the screenshot though? Oh, it's like we're like way further north. Okay, we're fine. I don't think. Wait, is this witchy business? Is this Azuma? Tango? Yeah, okay, that's fine then. I don't suppose they're too worried about the actual mango forest. Then let's just check if there's a thing up here. Whee! This is an AFK spot, I think. Ooh, there isn't an chest. Yay! Full touch. I assume that's what I knew. Right. God, wings make things 10 million times easier. Let's load in this area. See if there's a spot that's best to start grabbing from. Usually it's somewhere along the edge. Oh, here might be a spot. The Wandering Trader is just spawned in over here. What the heck? Oh, it's also frogs. Cute. Guys, where's Zadaf? There's the Wandering Trader. Literally in the middle of a jungle. Hello? Hello? Excuse me, sir? Sir, can you please wait up? Have you got anything that's rare? I don't know what's rare out of the trades. I've seen Peleg before. God, I thought I saw a torch on that tree then. I was like, someone's been here. This guy has. Maybe I... Oh! Bro, how high are you jumping? Dude, jump off that leaf. Jump off the leaf. Dude, if he doesn't jump off the leaf. So I forget how high they can jump. Jump. He's not going to do it now. Dude, all I need to do is like get rid of the zoom. Oh, my goodness, dude. Did they jump 3 blocks? Is this a different wolf, by the way? Oh, you're cute. I haven't seen you before. Right, let's stop being distracted. Those frogs are the frogs Etho had been breeding. I mean, they're not, because I assume that's over in the hole in the ground over there. Right, where's the easiest mangrove to get? I don't know, but let's get rid of some of this. We do need some mud too. The problem with mangrove forests, though, I will say, is that they're just like, they're worse dark oak forests. Because dark oak forests always have like really dark areas that spawn mobs. This is like, if you're in there and there's a mob coming at you, dude, you're trapped. That's what I don't like about one of these. We need mud and we need mangrove roots. And then we can make muddy mangrove roots. Is it this? I think it's actually axes we need. Is it silk touch axe? No. Oh, I thought you had silk touch. Okay. Is it better that I just do this? I don't know. What's the best way to get mangrove roots? I don't know. Am I doing it the right way? Is this the right way? Can I get a frog to add to my zoo landscape? Honestly, I love frogs in Minecraft, so yes, I probably will end up with a frog at some point. But for right now, until I can, you know, find a spot for them, I might wait a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Probably the best way of getting the roots, yeah. Also, the roots is usually the problem for other people, right? Like, whenever I'm coming to get just the wood, for example, but I want the tree to despawn, you have to get rid of the roots, you know? I might leave these float. These are the worst floaty trees. They become so floaty. I might get some logs while I'm here. I don't have very many. We'll get what we can reach from down here. Using that is definitely better. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was better. I mean, I can get some mangrove leaves while I'm here too. We might fill up our inventory, but we don't need too many mangrove roots yet. At least for what I've done in terms of the river. Anyway, now's a great time. If anyone's got any questions, we can do a little bit of a Q&A, because I am, of course, just digging up our supplies before we go back to placing some more blocks down into the river. Firetick can fix the floaty. Dude, Firetick in this area can probably also crash the server, I feel like. I didn't think about it, but there's a lot going on here. Like the vines. How does fire affect vines? I feel like it sets fire to those individually too, and like I don't know, dude. It sounds like that might be a problem. But that's right. I'm not Pearl. I'm not Pearl this season, so you know, I don't have to worry about it. Pearl has taken all responsibility for any fires on the server, basically. That's how I'm looking at it, anyway. In terms of cleaning them up and making sure they don't, you know, break anything. You not burn down a forest? I mean, yeah, unless you want to crash, you know, your server or computer, probably. Especially if you've not got a very good computer, you might, yeah, that. I've had that issue before. Fire will just, like, destroy things. Q&A, will Bear get any holiday gifts? Bear will most definitely get holiday gifts. He will also open everybody else's holiday gift too, because that is the kind of doggo he is. He likes opening presents. So what we do when we open presents, me and my family, we go, like, Bear's excited about this one. Can he open it? Like, is the present okay for him to open? Because if it's something breakable or whatever, right, he's not allowed to, but you know what I mean? But if it's like, yeah, he can open that one for you. Just be careful of, you know, XYZ. Then, yeah. That's usually how it goes. So then I have to remember actually what's inside every present, because I'm like, you know, is that Bear safe? Probably. Most of it is. Did I decide on the more concrete plan for my base yet, other than fantasy? Yeah, I've actually written something down in my book today. And I need to spend some time thinking about it, but I wrote it down in the book so that I can, you know, brainstorm off of that. But yes, I have more plan. But it does also mean that you guys probably won't hear about the plan for a while. Because, you know, spoilers. False has been cooking, but I'm not a chef, so, you know. How many have I got now? I feel like I've got a lot, but I also really haven't, to be honest. Right, let's chuck the mud in here, mangrove roots, and then those. Yeah, we could definitely collect a lot more. I feel like I'm hitting a lot, but I'm really not. This is the perfect spot for someone to come and collect the wood, though. I might come back here if not, when I need the wood. And chop the rest of the trees down. In fact, I could probably just fly upwards, grab, like, get all the leaves as well from this. Maybe I will. Because the way to farm mangrove in a forest is just have the silk touch or fortune hoe. You don't need to, you know, if you don't want the leaves, then, you know, don't pick them up. Your inventory will get very, very full. And then just slice all the way through the leaves to the logs and stuff. It's nice. In fact, let's give it a go. I haven't done it in a while. Whee. So these are the trees that we have done that to. Let's see. Yeah, this is the way to go. Like this. Hey, there's a Martin raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Hi, hello. I mean, dude, they are still a pain. Like, look at where all the logs are. They're in like the weirdest spots. You also can't tell when you're up here what tree is what. Like, they just merge. Welcome in, raiders. How are we all doing today? What was Martin up to? I didn't catch Martin's stream. I haven't actually caught any streams other than Pearls today. I usually like to wander around Twitch a little bit before my stream, but I didn't get a chance. Welcome in. How are we all doing? Just one giant tree trunk. I mean, I would say that, but a lot of them aren't even connected. You know what I mean? They're just floating within the leaves. I mean, it's not a problem if I leave this floaty. They'll like despawn over time, especially if someone's coming to use that witch farm. You know, it'll sort itself out. Problem is, I then have to make sure I actually picked up all the logs, which take a bit of resource gathering. It was mostly at the roots, but I've decided to grab a little bit of everything while we're here. A little bit. I need the mangrove a little bit. I don't know if I'm using mangrove. I really, really like mangrove as a block, but I was doing a Christmas quiz. Oh, on the Christmas SMP. Nice, very cool, very cool. Yeah, that server looks like a lot of fun. God, dude, I haven't done a quiz in forever, like a pub quiz type thing. I'm not very good at them, to be honest. Thinking about it. You're also spreading the tree bark. Okay, wonderful. Didn't need to know that, but thank you. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Right, let's... Oh my god. Dude, why is no one sleeping all of a sudden? I'm in, like, the darkest spot ever. No. Fly away. You know, I'm done. I'm done. Trivia night. Yeah, I feel like I'd be good at answering certain questions, but, like, sometimes when you're on the spot, you're like, I know the answer to that at any other time other than right now. You know what I mean? It's usually what happens. But anyway, hopefully you had a fun time on the stream. Very Christmassy. A little less Christmassy over here. This is the right way to trap. Yeah, we came across the farm first, right? This is the right way to travel. Heading south. Yeah, because then we get to Ethos, like, instantly. Yeah. Very cool. Why has Etho got 2 portals, by the way? Is one of those a horse or a donkey portal? Because they are in a weird layout. Actually haven't seen the world from this point of view, facing this way. The paths are really cool to see. They look really good. Also, this bit of land's very cool. Look at that long, like, bit of land with rivers both sides. That's cool. I actually really like the terrain this season. This terrain this season is pretty cool. This is Wells Knight's base. Very nice. Donkey portal to get in there. Oh, it's another roof one. Ah, that makes more sense. Got Powers Fire Station, which is very, very cool too. What's Joe been up to recently? Let me just load in Joe's in case there's anything else pops up. Last time I flew over, the big donut-y thing on top popped up. And I was like, whoa. Did he run anything to his base on stream? Snow! Wait, how is there more snow on the base? Has he not killed the golems yet? He was doing some... One moment. What is this? Oh. Dude, it is gonna be a library, guys, I swear. I mean, it might not be. This is Ren. Ren's my neighbor. Cleo's over there. Pearl's here. Scar's over there. Joel's over there. I am in this really ugly looking build from that angle. I need to stop being at that angle when I should be building my base. Look. My base is cool, honest. It looks better than that. Here! No, she still doesn't look so great. Let's get closer up. There we go. There. That looks better. What are you guys up to? Oh! You're swimming around now lower. Interesting. Yeah, look, they're buying heads again. These two. I don't know what it is about them. They were doing that for hours the other day. I think what happens is maybe they're both turning in different circles and then they get stuck. One's trying to turn one way and then it bumps into the other one, and the other one's trying to turn the other way, and then they're like they're like fighting it out. I think that's actually what happens. I don't know, it's always the couple ones though. They're fighting out. Well, they're just playing. I mean, is that part of the AI? I don't know. Anyway, we've been working on the river, by the way, today. Making it mud that you can't tell. I'm planning on building that gingerbread house on Thursday. Yes, guys. Thursday stream, gingerbread house. Unless something else comes up, and maybe we'll move it to a different day. But I think Thursday seems like a good time. And yes, it's not. Oh, excuse me. You sit back down. Yeah, and it's an IRL gingerbread house, guys. I've got a gingerbread house kit. And because I haven't done it for a while. God, how many, dude? When was the last time we did it? Because I haven't made one off stream since. So like, I haven't made a gingerbread house in a while. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. I just know it. I'm going to hate myself for coming up with the idea to do that. But hey, we've got the top-down camera that hopefully still works. So I'm hoping we can get a 2-point perspective on it, and fingers crossed it will hold itself together. We'll see. I will need to clear my desk off for that later. But yeah. It's like a dude, how did I only get like not even 2 sticks? That's crazy. Anyway. Good thing I don't need it right now. We've got more than enough mangrove, I think, for right now. And maybe enough mud for it too. Yeah, maybe. Right. We need that, and then actually we should can maybe get the blackstone as well. And then actually maybe hold on to another stack of mud. We can craft in our inventory those things, I think. Wait, can we? Yeah, you can. Nice. That's how they communicate, telepathically. I don't think telepathically includes their heads having to be next to one another. I don't think that's the case. Close that map down now. I don't need the map for the mangrove. We've got that sorted. Beautiful. Wonderful. Sweet. Excited to hopefully see another future IRL assembly build too. Yes, I've got some crafty bits too, which I think, I mean, depending on how January goes, I haven't planned January yet, but I definitely want to stream. Not necessarily more, but maybe we'll just mix up the streams and do longer streams or whatever. I don't know, collab streams. I don't know. I'm open to whatever we end up doing. Right, I'm going to check just my screenshot real quick. How many layers did we want to go with the mangrove roots? Maybe like, put gamma on for this so we can see. I think I want to replace the top 3 layers with mangrove roots. And then this is like going to be blackstone, I think. They're in a staring contest. I mean, their eyes are on the side of their heads. So I would say that's probably unlikely. If we're still talking about those guys, which I assume we are. Well, I don't like being up here. I can't really see the edge of this very well, but... By the way, I haven't turned the audio back up in the game in there, so let me know if this is too loud again, but I have turned the game audio back up. We turn it down for the modificating of the river, but this is less annoying of a sound. This will also be a good way of collecting more mud to then replace the rest of it. Oopsie. There we go. Anyway, we were doing a little bit of a Q&A before we had the raid coming in, so we can continue that if you guys have any questions you want to ask me. Now's a great time because I'm going to keep an eye on the chat a little bit better. Yeah, I think, dude, what year would it? Dude, it was definitely pre-COVID, the gingerbread house thing. Yeah, because I wasn't even in this, I wasn't here. I wasn't in this house. So, it's been a while since we built a gingerbread house. It's gonna not go very well, I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it already. Right, let's make it nuts. Wait, have I already used the stack there? That's crazy. Already used the stack. Did I have a secondary focus in uni beside graphic design? No. Is that a normal thing to be able to do in university? Maybe it is. For me? No. I only did graphic design for my degree. I don't think there was really an option to do anything else anyway. Right. Gonna do a little chunk. I'm going to probably end up placing some of the seagrass back, by the way, so... If we end up removing it, it's fine. We're doing basically underwater terrain. That's what we're doing. Our terrain above ground looks cool, so, you know, gotta, like... Now try and make... And this looks cool. Wait, can you even tell? I think you can. If you want to add some lighting and plants in there, I think you'll be able to, yeah. I also think I'm going to have some of this on the surface too, so you'll be able to see it. UK uni is usually just one focus. That's what I thought, but I've made the mistake before to be like that, and then all the other British people are like, no, I took 2 things. I think that's more like what college is like. You take multiple things, and then I think you drop one. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, no. Your graphic design too, nice Crimson. Trying to work out how we want to merge this. I mean, I don't think I need to really merge it too much. And then let me go back up here and let's see what we want to do with the blackstone. How do I plan to do the blackstone? Well, I think I also maybe plan to do black wool if I ever want any any other patches, but that are even darker. But no, the blackstone maybe. I mean, let's try a patch on the floor. I'm actually worried that it's like maybe too much. I think once you're out of the water and you turn gamma off, it's not, but... By the way, does your field of view change in water? I feel like it does, right? Feels like it gets closer. Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell. You can when the gamma's on, you can see it, right? I mean, I don't know, dude. Streaming something where the pixels really matter, I don't suppose you can see properly well. Shifted into pro audio when you realised you were more into and useful in audio engineering. Fair enough. It's not a bad combination to have either. Actually, let's actually like almost all fill this all in as like a comment, like to compare it to the other one. Because we could make this wool and then spread this out a bit further. If you want an even darker spot. I'll probably do a bunch of experimenting off camera with this, but... I mean, it's nighttime now, so you can't see anything. Can't see anything now, it's nighttime. Careful not to muddy up the words. Oh, dude, I absolutely will. It's a guarantee if you're at my stream. You know what? I don't go to London all that often to have any places recently to recommend you. Sorry, Tay. I mean, maybe someone in chat does. Do you have any specifics? Like, are you looking for restaurants or places to visit or whatever? I was thinking about that the other day, actually. I used to visit art galleries more often because, you know, one when I was obviously in education, but also for a little while afterwards, I kind of just stopped doing that. Should probably have a little just trip and a wander when it warms up again. Have a little explore. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good, like, free art galleries. Tate Modern's always a nice one. The building's quite cool. It's opposite St. Paul's Cathedral, which, you know, if you're going to go see the sites, I mean, it's maybe one of them. I mean, along the river in general is not, you know, you can see many things from there. Science Museum? Oh, dude, I don't remember the last time I went to the Science Museum. Probably as a kid. The V&A is another one. A little bit more... There's... They do some... I suppose they still have, like, a fashion section and some different, like, older pieces of art. Maybe they're, like, newer stuff. I can't remember, dude. They might have changed it since I last went, you know? I don't know. I mean, you can look it up. V&A is always fun. Portrait Gallery. I think the Portrait Gallery and the... God, what's the other one that's got very traditional pieces of art? If you're into art, then sure. You know, but if you're looking for maybe a mixture or you're just dipping your toe in and just, you know, exploring, the Tate Modern is good for, you know, a nice mixture, I find. Does it? I think does it have traditional art in it as well? I feel like it's got a lot of more modern stuff, which is always why I recommend people if you're not really an art person. Education, was I a school teacher at one time? No, as in education, as in at school, college, uni. When I was in education, I was doing graphic design and before that, arts related subjects. So, you know, going to art galleries was like a regular occurrence. And obviously a lot of them are in London, so London would be a good spot, right? I think I might leave that there. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll add just a little bit more of the mud, but I don't want to overdo it here. That is not how... Dude, why do I think that was my offhand? There we go. Goodness gracious. I'm just going to put some more of this around. I mean, I just find that, I mean, even I have, like, my limit on, like, traditional art, you know? Because, I mean, it's pretty much, like, 90%, like, just oil paintings, right? I mean, they're lovely, don't get me wrong. But I especially having been someone that has taken non-art people to those kinds of things, I know that it's not the vibe for very long. Which is fine. What I study in uni, I did just say, but graphic design. Sorry, you may have just joined the stream. Wow. Dude, hello? Oh, dude. The whole, like, fact that mud is not a full block is showing its ugly head again. Like, can't place this block? Oh, because I'm technically within that block. I guess, wait, is muddy mangrove roots also not a full block? I think so. Must be. Oopsie. Not gonna do that. Well, I'll just leave it there. I don't want to go too far because I think I'm literally gonna do a whole bunch of work on the, dude, on the side of the river. That is not what I want. Gamma. I think I'm gonna add some like foliage and stuff along the side of the river. Do I have an interest in photography at all? Less so now. I haven't grabbed the camera for the sake of taking photos for a while. I used to be into more so into film photography. I've got a bunch of film cameras, but they're in that cupboard over there, and I haven't touched them for a while. Partly because I need to actually just look up, even if I can reasonably get them processed. The problem with that is it's expensive nowadays. Guys, I'm gonna go get my flippin' ender chest. It's bothering me. I don't have it on me. I don't know if I have the resources to make another one. Gonna try and not... You know what? I'm gonna go to face camp. Hi guys, I'm totally flying over here, but you guys can't see what Gem is building. Gem is building something very nice. I'm gonna just describe it to you. It is very cool. There you go. That's my description. Wait. Let me land. And now I'm suddenly here, guys. Yeah. And if we just fly this direction, we'll unload gem space. I do think it is spoilers. So that last video, she didn't have that in the thing. What did you want to be when you were younger? I mean, I did graphic design at uni. I mean... Oh, I guess that technically would be older. Younger, I mean, I don't know if I had any specifics. I knew I wanted to be in the art-related genre. I know I would count this within that, like doing something creative of some kind. I mean, obviously, I worked out that graphic design was the one I wanted to go for. I was at one point considering photography, but I'm glad I didn't go into photography just because. I mean, any art-based thing you can sort of not need to do, like education. I do think graphic design though, because you learn the tools and you can get some, you can make some contacts and stuff while doing that was maybe a little bit better. I think art is like you can do education for it. You don't have to though. But graphic design is definitely like it lends itself a little bit better to the. Like I definitely learned some things during that. Although I do think I probably could have done better, or not better, but I could have jumped into the career earlier than by not doing a degree. It's 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done film photography for a while. Did I use Photoshop? Yeah. I mean, I use Photoshop now for my thumbnails. I know. They are a piece of art, I know. You can tell, guys. You can tell. You can tell I'm a graphic designer, obviously. You can't, but that's fine. Didn't mean I didn't have to learn, didn't have to learn the program, right? I already had it, so that was kind of nice. So that was one less thing I needed to do when I started YouTube. I guess my hair is bothering me, but my earphones are not falling out. You can tell. You don't need to lie, it's okay. The art of a YouTube thumbnail versus graphic design is not necessarily like the same thing. Honestly, the most clickable thumbnails will not be something that a graphic designer would go, yeah, that's really good. You know what I mean? Generally speaking, especially in the era of big red arrows, like I don't think any graphic designer is like, heck yeah, the big red arrow. That really dude, it makes everything just work together. You know. You really nailed that. The big red arrow. We know the era of YouTube. Come on now. I mean, like I say, I mean, it works, the YouTube thing. Character design, you know. Hey. Anyway, what do we need to work on now? Oh, there was something else I did write down. Ooh. Do you reckon Impulse or Mumbo are AFK at mob farms? I was watching Pearl, like I say earlier. And I know Pearl's after... Oh, you're down here. You're literally always on the moss. You're never in the cave. That's how they get you with the big guys. I'm just gonna stick a big red arrow on my next YouTube thumbnail. Are you gonna click? Or does it put you on? I'm joking. If I put an arrow on my thumbnail, it's usually just a white arrow that I've drawn. Arrows are useful. Just, you know. Maybe overkill sometimes. Was AFK near the geese? Probably. I mean, yeah, he's over there. Although he looks a bit more like he's at Azuma's. Mumbo's is a little bit more that way, but I don't know what the border of his base looks like. What else will I need? Oh, we need pufferfish. I knew there's something. We've got an edit chest now. We've got pufferfish. We are going to. I know Pearl was after a zombie Coral Nautilus, and I was curious. Oh, by the way, was Pearl at? I don't know if Pearl was at the actual coral reef that was the one near the desert. She may have been more south than that. But I've got rockets and wings, and I guess we can probably take a bed just in case we decide to sleep. I'll wait for nighttime. I just thought we'd pop over there for a little bit, see if we can get one. I don't know how we'd get it back here, but you know, that's a. Well, in fact, one moment. Someone else is sleeping. It's just warm ocean, isn't it? We worked out that there wasn't any particular... Oh no, warm ocean is very tiny. Yeah, there's not a lot. I just remember doing this last stream where I looked up warm ocean on this seed to be like, there's definitely like, you know, warm ocean probably that, like, the ocean really goes for a long while over there and over there. You're like, you know, it travels around and you could probably get it back here, but I think... So take a water breathing potion, we could do. I do have a few from... Wait, can I put these... Can I make these longer? They're only 3 minutes. Can't I? I put redstone in here? Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. 10 out of 10. Need to be splashed? No, I mean, I'm going to drink them. Why would I... Huh? Oh, you're talking about for the Nautilus. I was thinking for myself. I mean, I'm going to make them longer anyway, but I won't need them. No, I don't. I mean, I don't think it will. I don't want to test it out on the rarest Nautilus there is. I tried building with the Nautilus. No, but I did try digging up some ores with it, and actually it didn't feel too bad. Like sometimes you have ores in the, you know, under the water, and like I was like, I don't know if the clip made it into the stream, the video, because it wasn't particularly exciting. Yeah, make those longer. You'll take the big red arrow. Fair enough. Exaggerated faces in some channels, video thumbnails make you really uncomfortable. I think faces are fine. I think the face in the thumbnail that I do find like uncanny valley is that over like almost like I am thinking of a certain channel, almost like fake face. Like I don't know, their face looks like they just look like they're like a wax figure or something. You know what? You know the ones. If you've seen one where someone's face just looks like it's just super composed, it's like not even a real face. That's the ones that like get me. Or they Photoshop themselves into like some sort of weird AI like character, and I don't know. It just makes me go, what? Hello? Sorry. Like, are you actually in this video, or is like a wax figure or AI version of you in the video instead? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's giving me weird vibes. Because face and thumbnails are like fine. Even if someone's doing a oh my goodness or whatever, like what, you know. Usually gives the gist of what the video vibe is. That's fine. Pulling faces for thumbnails is something most YouTubers have done. They've done that kind of thing at some point. Big smile though. I mean, my face is on my VOD thumbnails, for example. Majority of those are just stream screenshots, which is not ideal, I'll be honest. My webcam, because I don't use a camera, isn't great for those, because there's too much movement, too much pixelation, but I also can't be sat here every time doing a face. And I don't like using the same one over and over. I probably should do, though. It's actually a smart idea. Anyway, I've got everything for Nautilus. I think I have. I think we just go to... Yeah, just go to Coral Reef. You know, let me grab my boots real quick. I mean, I don't personally have issues with the expression. I understand why people will have issues with someone doing an expression. But also, if your face is going to be on it and you want it to be impactful, that is the way to do it. Right. I think statistically, you guys will go, that'll put me off. But like, I think if someone does statistics, in fact, I think Mr. Beast did. Was it? Well, I don't know where I heard this or saw this. I think it was in someone else's video talking about it or something a good while ago. Something about, for his video specifically, he found that the click-through rate, which is how many people click on a thumbnail, is more when he has his mouth open and his teeth showing than when he doesn't. It was that or another YouTuber that did similar thumbnails, talking about thumbnails. And I was like, fair enough. Yeah. It's one of those weird things where it's a statistic and, you know. Not something I pay attention to, but, you know. Like I say, I'm limited by my webcam quality usually for the most part. Oh, did we skip past the horrible gas sounds? We did. Sorry, we are going through the very horrible nether, but I'm trying to make it quick. Have I got a camera? No. It's quite lit up. Dude, who put this many torches in here? It's the most lit up nether tunnel I think I've ever seen. Especially from the hermits. Doesn't it make... I mean, there is a psychology to thumbnails, right? So you're saying doesn't it make the thumbnail seem more approachable and open? I mean, I guess the statistics for them specifically say so. I mean, it might be different for different people though as well, right? Like it's how much do you care about it, and you know what I mean. But like I say, you know. For me, it's just the over-editing of someone's face that makes me go, that's a little odd. But then again, I'm usually not their demographic in that case. You know what I mean? It's YouTube. It's YouTube. YouTube is a game. If you wish to play it. Right. We're gonna do F3B. We might as well just stick camera on just so we can... Dude, yeah, this arrow thing. Why is that now a thing? Why is this now a thing? 'Cause sometimes I see it on myself. Don't we turn that off? Does anyone know that? Here we go. Right, we can have a little float around here. See if we can get any Nautiluses spawning. If we can, then we've got a... Oh, dude, I didn't bring the Nautilus armor, though, I will say. That is something I didn't do. Well, we could leave it here with the saddle on. I'm not thinking we will stay here for too long, nor that we have much chance to find it, but... you know, we'll see. I have had more luck with Nautiluses than Pearl has by quite a lot. So I'm gonna test it out just in case. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if that was it right there? Can you imagine it's not in the right... You've not spawned in the right area. I am gonna kill it for its head. Oh dude, I forgot they attack. Ow, dude. Actually not seen that before. That's cool. I didn't want to kill them, but now I'm just like, yeah. Maybe it'll mean another Nautilus spawns in. You was thinking about how Minecraft YouTubers back in the day never talked to the camera in F5? Yeah. Yeah, that is something that I noticed when I looked back at videos. Like, people will just do little chats, but while just like looking at whatever they're looking at. I mean, it makes it more personable if that's the right term. There's two Nautiluses here. Also not the ones we want. Oh wait, this is a this is a ruins, isn't it? Come on, dolphin, give me a boost, thank you. Whee! This is better than flying, actually, too. Nice. Thank you, let's spawn in over this side. You miss something from a class that some people see teeth in certain expressions. It triggers a threatening feeling in their brain. I mean, I don't know if I believe that fully. I mean, I didn't do psychology or anything, so I don't know. But animals, I know. Some animals, like it's more of an animal thing than a human thing, I would say. Right? If they see, well, if you see anyone's expression as being aggressive in general, you know. But animals obviously see it more as like a. They see us as just another animal, so you know, it depends how they read us and if they're a wild animal or whatever, tame, etc. I don't know. Ah, there's more here. No, it's a dolphin. Hello, dolphin. Thank you. Give me a boost. Whee! No more nautiluses, yeah. They keep spawning in pairs though. That's what I've said, dude. If I get a pair of them, I've got two saddles. I have had them spawn in multiples, so. I mean, one of these nautilus. I mean, if we get one of these, I'm assuming Pearl wants it rather than getting it herself, then she can have it. But otherwise, if I get two, then yeah. I mean, I don't think have I named any of my mobs? Mr. Withers wasn't named by me. Terry was named by my viewers in my YouTube comments. I haven't named, I don't think, any mobs. Yeah. I was waiting for my theme to be a bit more solid because I kind of wanted. I like the idea of naming them after, like, to make them fit into the theme a little bit. I don't know. So you know, I will brainstorm them because I do have a lot of mobs at this point. Come on, we need more dolphins to spawn. That was saving me rockets. Sorry guys, I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but also I did say I would give it a go at some point. Might as well do it in stream. Especially while there's not too many people on that. We did have a couple. Enjoy. See, we do get plenty of mobs spawning. They're just not. Oh, there's a nautilus here. It's spawned in the right area, but it is not the zombie one. You have yet to find nautilus. They are not easy to find. These ones are. Wait, you are a coral. Wait, no, you're just in the coral. He's trying to be a coral nautilus. Dude, they attack very quickly. They attack like with a spear. Turn around and stab you. Oh, I thought I saw something here. No, I turned way too quick. Right. No. No. Gotta keep an eye out, guys. Make sure I don't miss one. It is becoming nighttime. I don't think it's nighttime specific, the Coral Zombie one. But we are getting a good amount of spawns, I think, though. So if we do this a few more times, let's see if we get lucky. I think it is a luck-based thing, though. Ooh, there's a round. And another round. I don't think it's night specific, is it? Could have vanished. Not a problem, Crimson. Catch you later. I mean, the only thing with nighttime is that mobs spawn more on the surface, so actually probably daytime's better, right? Since when was Falses based not a zoo? I mean, to be honest, I've just stuffed them all into the terrain, you know, all the mobs. No, not all of them, but some of them. And you would never know it was a zoo. You know, unless you've watched me make it a zoo, which everyone has. I mean, dude, whenever there's a brand new update, I will be one to gather all the mobs. Because I want all the mobs. Because they're all cute and cool. And do fun things. So, yeah. Do zombie horses spawn early at night? Yes. But horses are very different than nautiluses because... well, I don't need to explain, surely. None of the ocean animals. The sunlight generally doesn't affect I mean, it affects. I guess it does affect drowns, right? But I don't know if it counts as a direct. Like, I don't. Is a zombie? Wait, the zombie coral nautilus. It doesn't have a drowned on its back, does it? Or maybe it does. But if that is the case, then you kind of want this biome in with a ruin. I think it can do. Well, I did get zombie nautiluses the other day, and there is a rune there. But oh, dude, he's got a thing. You had a 50% chance of having a nautilus. Although you were technically not in the right biome. You're not in normal motion. Someone nautiluses drown on them. So wait, is it drown specific then? Because then maybe nighttime is needed. I thought I'd solved all of this, but now it doesn't seem like it's solved. I don't know. I don't know anymore. There are so many questions in this update. This update is an update of questions. Work out how things work. What are you, normal?
Boy, all of this nautical nonsense sure is making me thirsty. Speaking of which, fill your life with H2 holiday cheer and let Santa know you've been good this year. Be good gremlins and hydrate today.
I don't know how chat have become the gremlins now. You know, maybe we'll do another sleep. See if we can get next nighttime to have a little go. Because I am curious to see how many drowns spawn. Because I don't think it was that many last time. But also, Pearl, assuming it, you know what? I didn't look at nighttime. I'm assuming this is the one that Pearl was at. If so, she did get rid of a lot of sea cucumbers, so the light level is lower. Which I don't know if that affects drowns, but I would assume that would be why she did that. I don't know. So we'll give it one nighttime as we float around in this lovely area. I mean, it is a very nice coral. No one has destroyed it yet, which is a rare occurrence. I don't think people should either. This one's cute. It's a cute little one. Someone can use a nice big old coral reef somewhere for the farming if they need to. Is there a way to like make your own coral? There isn't, is there? Because it's like, you know. Come on, dolphin, help me out. There we go. Whee. Can it make me in fly it? Oh, it can. Whee. That's cool. Hi, sir. You're the wrong guy, dude. You actually can't hit them a second time before they hit you. They are maybe one of the quickest mobs to attack. Do you feel like life's gotten way more expensive than it used to be? I mean, it has. It's a fact. It's a matter of fact. It's not a feeling. It is a fact. So yes. What are you? You're a guy. You're a little squiddy guy. By the way, the baby squid, the new baby squid, love them. Big fan. Big fan of the baby squid. I think they should add little baby mobs of everything. That must have been in the update, right? Because I didn't see them when they added the small fishes. Freddos are expensive? Dude, Freddos used to be 10 pence, right? Or were they 5 pence? I can't remember. They're probably like at least 50 pence right now. Maybe they're a pound. I don't know. I don't even know. There's a lot, dude. If I'm ever in a shop, I'm not looking at a flipping Freddo. The only reason I know what Freddos are and what the price was because it was in my school. Like it would be one of the options at the school canteen or whatever. And they would be cheap enough that if you had a few coins in your pocket, you could afford one. How much are they now? I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I'm also buying a full-size chocolate bar, guys. Honestly, I'm a full-size chocolate bar kind of person. If I'm buying myself a chocolate bar, I'll buy myself a full-size chocolate bar. I know, very unhealthy of me, I know. But also, I'm an adult. I can do what I like. I say that. You know what I do buy often is the little mini Kinder bars. I don't know what the heck they're called. Kinder bars? I don't know. 75 pence? Dude, next year they're gonna be a pound, I guarantee. They're gonna be £1. What are you? Oh, look at you! Why are you hiding under there? Why are you hiding under there with your fishing rod? You fishing? You fishing? What are you giving me? Copper. Dude. God, see? Dude, they are maybe far too quick. That's actually insane. God, I thought that fish was one then. Dude, they are so quick. They're bueno. One of these things. I have one on my desk, which is a rarity because usually it's just a wrapper. Dude, you cannot with the sword you cannot kill them in two. Oh, it's not drowned. What time of day is it? Okay, we're midday. So right, we're doing a Q&A, guys. Q&A questions. Put a big Q before your message if it's a question. And we'll do a Q&A. I would say we could do a quiz, but you guys will ask me questions and I won't be able to know if you've even given me the right answer, so... Seems like a difficult one. Talking about the quizzes earlier. You can just... Wait, what are you? Oh, it's a bit of wrong flash, that's fine. One might want to spawn over here, near the drowned. There is a drown and there is an Nautilus, but neither of them are what we need. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. What ones? Yeah. Come on. Oh, dude. You can just... you basically teleport to me, dude. You teleport to me. Where are the dolphins gone? We were having fun with the dolphins pushing us back and forth, but that's not happening. It's quite peaceful around. If you'd have asked me before this update if I would be swimming around in the ocean, I would not be. But it's quite chill. Oh, here's a dolphin. Hi, dolphin. Would you like to help us out a little bit? We'll do a loop-to-loop. Oh, you're too far away. Stop it. Come over here. I'm facing this way because that's the way I want to go. Dude, you're literally swimming further and further away from me, please. Whee. Carry buttons. I mean, what is that? I don't even know what would be the best bang for your buck in terms of chocolate. I don't know. Is it cheaper in the UK? You know what? I don't, guys. Whenever I don't know. I don't buy chocolate enough to like know what the price is automatically. I usually will get it when it's discounted. Mostly. If the choice is, if I'm in a literal shop, like I'm standing in a shop looking at the chocolate section, wanting to buy some chocolate, I'm buying whatever is on a deal usually. Unless I'm really craving something specific, you know? I'm not stupid. I'm like, that's half price? Cool. Cool. That one's Christmas related and it's after Christmas? Cool. Discounted? Beautiful. I'll take it. Whatever, you know? Can't be picky. Can't be picky. I saw there was a Nautilus over here. Where is it gone? Oh. You are a normal Nautilus. What time of day is it now? Oh, the sun's going down, guys. This is our time to shine. Definitely got no sleep on, yeah. I shouldn't... Oh, Gem's on. I thought Gem had left. Hopefully Gem isn't in the middle of building. We're going to do a magical, let's see how quickly one can spawn for me. My idea won't. It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be a nice surprise. It'd be a nice way to end the stream. Just say in Minecraft if you fancy being nice to me. Go on, son. Go down. We'll wait for you. Nothing better than getting Easter eggs for £2 3 weeks after Easter. Dude, £2 is still crazy unless it's for like a lot of eggs. A lot of them. Stand in the shop. Who does that anymore? That's what I'm saying. Who physically goes to the shops anymore, Jay? Is that all the bags are more empty? You know, they don't have as much food in them anymore. Crisps especially. Anyway, okay, so this has not become a let's complain about the lack of food they put in things or the price. What were the questions? Oh yeah, there's a question. Here we go. What kind of DIY things am I into? Whatever needs doing. Is there a DIY thing to be into? I didn't realize there was like a... Surely DIY is like, you know, you need to fix something or do something, or you want to do some decorating or whatever, and then you just do it. I didn't realize there was a specific thing. I don't know. I've never thought about it like that. Like I say, they mean hobby crop. I mean, they don't. They mean DIY. You mean hobby? Like crafting hobbies. Wait, did they say crafting? Wait. lost the message in my... No. Whatever interests me at the time, I don't know. I've tried most things at this point. I've made cards, I've done... I made a greenhouse, a 3D little greenhouse thing. You know, one of those little kits. Which was very time consuming. But it's cool, it's complete as well, which is a miracle in itself. What else have I done? Crafty. I tried felting once, didn't like felting. Felting's difficult. It was only easy because it was a big round. You know what, I didn't get it out this year. It's a little robin or something. And it came with a little foam, one of those little foam ball things to go inside. So then when you were felting, it would just, the felt would stick to the foam. Which normal felting you don't do, and dude, I could never get the felt to stick to itself and like create the felting thing. You know what I mean? So anyone that could do felting is crazy. Knitting, I've only ever done when my nan was teaching me, you know. Haven't been back to it as an adult, and I feel like maybe... I don't know. That's for a time when my brain wants to do it, because it's not going to happen otherwise. Same with crocheting. My sister knows how to crochet. She's pretty good at that. In fact, she made my mum I think it was my mum, a Christmas cardigan thing, like out of like granny squares. Very cool. Very cool. What other crafts have we done? I don't know. Give me a craft and I'll tell you if I've done it or not. I don't know. I always I'm the kind of person to jump from hobby to hobby or craft to craft. So whatever it interests me at the time. Sewing. I mean, I have a sewing machine that I probably bought myself when I was like, no, probably like 10 years ago at least. Maybe more like 15 years ago. Still works. Still a pretty good sewing machine. I still have it. My plan is to set it up at some point so I can just mostly fix my own clothes or make things shorter or longer if I need to, whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. And if it's okay, maybe I'll go, yeah, let's sew something. But I've got some sewing pans. Whether I ever use them or not, it's a different matter. Are you getting any spawns? Maybe because it's nighttime and there's a lot of things out and about. I don't have any really too many torches on me. Kill it around. What other things do people say? Pottery. I've tried it on the wheel before, but only like a one-off occasion. It was one of those things I did think about. Oh, dude, your pufferfish friend is here. I'm gonna kill you because you are not the one we want, and you're gonna attack me. The jump scare Nautiluses, dude. They're crazy. Collages. I mean, I did art, so I mean, I guess you could call that a craft. I mean, I've done collages, as in like you cut out things and then stick them together to make an image, right? We're talking about the same thing. Yours not. Guys, I don't know. It has green on it, doesn't it? The Coral Nautilus. I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally like think it's the different one. I think it's gonna be obvious though. Right? It's gonna be obvious, right? Right? Trying to keep my eyes peeled. Sculpting. I mean, I did art for many years. College, my main thing was like art, design stuff. So, and in that specific subject, we were basically going from art style to art style type thing. So I've touched on many things. I tried the polymer clay thing before many years ago. God, that's a nightmare, dude. How do people get fingerprints out of things? How do people actually make smooth polymer clay? It literally boggles my mind. Anyone that can do that is crazy. Photography, I mentioned earlier I've still got a bunch of film cameras and don't have so many digital cameras because mostly they're expensive and I don't use often enough to be buying those. Maybe at some point next year I might get the film cameras out. I need to figure out if I can get the film developed at like a reasonable price before I do that. I don't want to. That's why I've not started it back up again. I'm just like I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, by the way, my electric is literally dying because I'm literally flying in the water constantly. Let me get out of flight mode. In fact, let me take my thing off. I'm gonna totally try and fly, by the way. But I have killed my electric. Wait, we can wait. If I hold it and I kill some things, that's probably a good jump. We'll repair it while we're here. Is there any pufferfish specifically would be good? Oh, it was not pufferfish. Guess not really killing things. I am in why no sleep? Because it's meant to be more likely that they spawn. Oh, hello, dolphins. Yes, give me a boost. I'm in need of a boost because I have no wings on. They've run out quite quick though. I definitely did way more flying the other day in this area, and they didn't die that quick. But yeah, we're having to look for a zombie Coral Nautilus. I think it's rarer than we even think, to be honest. It is crazy. But, I mean, I'm only going to spend one night here, so we only have like a little bit more time. If I log on in the morning and like no one's on, which sometimes is the case, because the server resets, or restarts even, I will pop on maybe. But I don't think the issue is mob spawning. Like, we're getting good enough of those. Plus film costs. I mean, I still have a bunch of film, which again I probably should use actually. Hold on to it. There's a charm to using old film, but then you know there's a certain point where it becomes not very usable. Right? There's literally three Nautiluses have spawned, and all of them are literally not the Coral Nautilus. Very sad. You could have been. You could have been. You could have been, but you were not. I mean, I don't know what mob cap they use. But we're not getting. Do you just like not get a whole bunch of You can't get a lot of drowns because in like a coral reef, can you? There's very little of them. Spider film is fun until it isn't, right? Yeah. You know what? You know what camera that I have and I've always wanted to use, but I haven't. Or maybe I used it once. Here's my like Polaroid camera. I have a feeling that it wasn't it was secondhand, it wasn't working. Or something. So I have a feeling that might not work. No. There was always one dream vintage film camera that I wanted that I never got. So if I ever get into film photography, maybe I'll buy myself that. Who knows? And then it can sit in the drawer. Although part of the reason I like that one is the mechanical, like the it's got like a folding element to it. Cool. It is becoming daytime. Okay. Well, we tried, guys. We tried. Oh wait, there's one down here. Oh, no, there's not one down here. Dude, you with that coral there, you could have looked like a little coral Nautilus. You could have. I mean, you did, right? You guys are normal. Cool. I do wonder if the amount of blocks here spawn, like, in this middle section, it feels like you don't get an awful lot of spawns. Am I right in saying that? I feel like we don't get a lot of spawns in the middle, but either side we do. Because there's a lot more space. Do you reckon if you dug out some of this sand here and or got rid of some coral, that you'd get more spawn spaces? Technically, right? Kind of want enough durability to get back home with my wings. I really need a second pair of wings. I forgot how much I really like a second pair of wings. Very sad. Maybe one day. Too much light to get drowned. What if we build a platform over the top of this coral? Wait, legitimately, would that work? Imagine we just get some... Oh, I was going to say get some sand. Maybe not sand. I mean, you could get sandstone from the areas that people have collected sand from, right? And then, do that. Put it over the top. Would that actually work? Wait, do I have light level show on the water? No. I don't. I have the light level thing on, but it's obviously not showing. Okay, I'm going to do one little swim back and forth. And then we can leave. See if we can kill some squiddies. Or some XP. Give me some XP. 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 Dude, I'm in... Oh, dude, there we go. There's some more pufferfishes too. You got gifted a film camera that was from the 60s that you really wanted, but the shutter was broken, yeah. I mean, it's nice if you don't mind, you know, if you're just using it for decor or wanting to look at it or whatever, but yeah. I mean, I do own a couple of cameras that, like, literally, they don't make film for it. I did once, I just remembered this. So I have an old box camera. I mean, one day if I ever get them out, we could do a show and tell. But, if you guys know what a box camera is, it's literally a box. Like, it's literally the shape of a box, right? A little box, right? Like, I guess I don't know if it's a brownie specifically. If you know what a brownie camera is. I did once get my 35mm film, which is, you know, the classic go-to film that everyone uses. I did once experiment with it and use take photos with that or something with that film, like jerry up the lens or whatever. I don't know how the heck I did it. I can't remember, but I did that before. Funnily enough, an image did come out on the other end. I didn't expect it would, but it did. So technically, any camera can still work if you know, as long as you can put 35mm film in. But no, I just pull that, like, you know, car boot sort of thing. Right. Oh, I think we're done at the coral reef, guys. Very sad, but I think what we'll do is I'll probably have to look it up and work out the specifics of the spawning. What are you? A normal Nautilus? Can you imagine it was just right here at the end, waiting for me as I leave? Hello, sir. You are not the Nautilus we need. They are so quick. This is actually insane. Like, I feel like they're broken quick. Like, they're, like, too quick. I'm worried that I have my broken wings. And I've got to get back. How does a hill zombie horde? Red mushrooms? I've been told. Haven't... No. Damage pots. Wait, damage pots actually work on there? Oh, I do need to kill some rabbits. Dude, please don't fall in the lava. I just need one with the rock. Okay, you know what? Fine. Maybe not then. Maybe test the damage pot first. I mean, I guess it's a zombie, so it probably would work. Okay, we're not that far from the thing. I think because I was swimming it was breaking way quicker. I don't know if that's a thing. Does anyone know if that's a thing? Long exposures of the moon? Yeah. Long exposures are a fun thing to experiment. I mean, if you want to ever experiment with the, like, more arty kind of photos and things, I would definitely recommend film. You can get some really cheap film cameras. It's the processing of the film that's usually the more expensive bit, honestly. But you could also technically do that yourself if you want to go that route, but it's, you know, buying a lot of equipment to do that. I have something that scans film in, but doing the actual film processing, I don't fancy buying all the liquid and things. I have done that before, though. Was it my college? I think my college had like a, or we could use a nearby. I can't remember if it was part of the college or not, but we had like a dark room where you could process the films yourself and stuff, which is pretty cool. Where are we at? 74. We should be able to get back. I don't have my gold on, do I? No, don't worry, guys. I'm fine. Not wearing gold. Whee. It's alright. We're back at the base. I'm taking those off though. We need to go repair those. Used to photograph fireworks. Yeah. Oh, dude, long exposure with fireworks is pretty fun. There's not much that I like about fireworks, but, you know, they can be fun to photograph. Self-developing is getting cheaper and cheaper. Is it actually? Has it become more popular? I mean, it's been more like, film photography has been more popular than it is now, right? I don't see that much about it now, but it was like a few years ago. Unless I've missed something. I mean, I'm not I'm not that chronically online at the moment, so I don't really know. It would be cool. It would be cool if like people started producing it again, but I don't. The money needs to be there for that to happen, right? But it's a shame. It would be a shame to lose it fully, you know. Process of it, 'cause it's quite fun. Right, we've got more puffer fishes for next time. That's cool. And we've got these, which I haven't looked at yet. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm glad that it is just their shell. Nautilus shell. Oh, it's actually called Nautilus shell too. Interesting. Cool. It's still increasing in price every day. What, film cameras? Well, like vintage ones or like I guess they make new ones, right? But the new ones usually are the cheap things. Unless I've missed something. Like I said, I don't keep up with it. As soon as I keep up with something like that, I'm like, ooh, I should buy some. No, I shouldn't buy it. And if I'm not using it, I'm not buying it. You like doing photos and then process them yourself and then embroider into them? That's pretty cool, Ivor. That's cool. I've seen people do that before. How do you just use a really, really fine needle? Because, I mean, unless you're using special, like, photo paper or something, I don't know how you get through the photo paper and it doesn't just, like, I don't know, rip or something. I mean, I haven't kept up with cameras at all recently, so you can place those. Well, they're the custom data pack heads. So, yeah. Museum you volunteer has a photo lab, dude. Why are you not just using that, dude? I would use the heck out of a photo lab if I had permission to use one. Granted, I'd probably have to pay something because I don't think they're probably very cheap to keep running, but might be cheaper than paying to process them yourself, right? Yeah, like a photo place, right? I'm gonna have to repair my wings because I literally cannot get on without them. So we're gonna have to stand here, wait for my spiders and my zombies to pop by for a second, if that's cool. Yeah, I mean, once you've but the visuals of fireworks, once you've seen, you know, maybe a couple different like fireworks shows, especially the really good ones, like you've seen it all, you know. There was a firework I saw, what, a couple of years ago, that a neighbor that, you know, isn't super close to me, but I looked out the window. I did see a firework that was like, dude, I've actually not, like, legitimately not seen that type of firework before. It was one of those, like, spray up ones where just, like, it's really, really tall and it sprays up from, I guess, the floor. I could only see the top of it. I think it was that one. I think it was just, like, changing color as it went. And I was like, actually, like, that looked like it looked pretty cool. Considering it's a firework, I don't. Fun fact, I don't care for fireworks. You never catch me wasting my money on fireworks, guys. Never. No, I put the wings on. Okay. Guess they want to be on my back. They can be. Vanica, that sounds like advertising, so maybe not. I don't know what you mean by it, though. Not a big fireworks either. If you're at a place that has them, yeah. I mean, I'll look out the window at them, mostly to be like, who the heck is putting fireworks off at, you know, on this day? Because, dude, I'll be honest, what was it? It stopped for a week or two, but the weeks before that, at least for 2 or 3 weeks, there was someone, not a direct neighbor of mine, because, oh my goodness, I would have to say something. But I would hear fireworks go off at, like, a similar time every night for, like, at least, like, 2 or 3 weeks. And I'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you spending that much money on fireworks, firstly? And also, why every single night? Like, I was like, I looked up if there's a flipping holiday that I wasn't aware of going on. And I was like, maybe they're celebrating something, that's fine. But like, dude, it was more than I've ever seen anyone set fireworks off. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, New Year, that same person probably is going to flipping start again. That's why they've stopped. They've been buying up more fireworks so they can do another 3 weeks of fireworks, probably. Yeah, my wings are repaired. At least they're very quick to repair. They are. It's quite nice. Right. You can leave now. You can leave now. Yeah, every single day, pretty much. It was I think it was actually, it was in, it was during the period of time where I was away for, in San Diego for TwitchCon. Because, someone was like, someone that I know that's nearby was like, oh yeah, they carried on going off. Like, they'd carried on between me leaving for like, what? How long was I there for? Definitely at least a week. And then they carried on when I, before I left, they were going off while I was left. Oh my goodness, Falsesymmetry doesn't want you to sleep. I didn't realize it was, what am I doing? Let's sleep, that one. There we go, we can sleep now. How many neighbors with, I don't know who that is. Guys, fun fact, I'm not very good at celebrity names. If people say celebrity names to me, I'm like, unless I've seen them in something. Oh, I do feel like I would be bad. That, you know what? So talking about being bad at pub quizzes earlier, that's probably the bit I would struggle with. Name the celebrity. No, I'm bad at that. Bad at that one. Yeah, right, yeah. 8 p.m. on a random Wednesday night, yeah. I mean, sure, celebrate life, celebrate fireworks, celebrate with something, but like, maybe just don't do it every single day, my dude. Right. It would also be annoying because sometimes it just be when I'm streaming, I'm just like, I can hear them. My microphone's not picking them up, but also I can still hear them going on. Yeah. Right, yeah, I'm going to remove this stupid thing, by the way. Oh, wait, unless... Question. Do I need any spruce? I might need spruce. I've been filling in more of the floor, so actually no, spruce is fine. It's actually dark oak I need. Maybe we'll quickly chop down a couple trees, but I do need to still remove that area. So I'm in the process of, like, still needing a whole bunch of resources for projects, so I will be doing that occasionally in streams, so we're going to do a little bit of that. Hate the noise of fireworks. The worst. Yeah. I mean, I don't love that, like, so many animals just don't like them. And if our pets don't like them, then of course, like, wild animals probably aren't liking them either, you know what I mean? So I don't love that. If someone wants to waste their own money, then go right ahead. But the oh dude, I've got it's all touched now. I guess I've got some podzol. I was thinking of using some podzol. Podzol's very close to jungle in texture, so like look. So I might use it occasionally. If I ever want to put down a grass block. Like I mentioned the litter, dude, yeah. It hasn't happened recently, but I have in the past been like gone into my garden and been like, okay, why is there a stick from a firework here? Like, dude, like why? My neighbors didn't even have fireworks. I was like, where is this flown from? Okay, I forget that dark oak is literally one of the most satisfying trees to chop down. I think I'd pick dark oak over any other tree to chop down. It's nice and compact. Could be a little staircase within it. It's not too tall. This one's a very tall one though. Oh god. You'll be shocked. Someone did. Wait. Oh, you're talking about the celebrity thing? Yeah. Yeah. It's more that I just don't keep up with, I guess, the celebrity culture, especially right now. Like, especially, I guess, more current celebrities that are popular. I'm like, oh, I feel like I just don't keep up with that part of the internet, and so I don't really keep up in general. Beautiful. I think honestly, just a few more of these, we'll be able to finish up our terrain over here. Yes, I will regret one day building out of logs. No, you know what? I don't. You know what? Wait, I was about to say I might not, but if I actually start, I think a lot of this terrain's gonna be covered by buildings, so it shouldn't be hopefully too much, but I will probably need a tree farm. See off the animals, yeah. Anyone got any Christmas or New Year plans, by the way? Anything fun going on that you guys have got planned? I think my Christmas this year is probably going to be pretty chill, to be honest, like most years, so. Yeah, unless there's anything going on specifically, I'm like down to chill. Watch the doggo open his presents and stuff. Hang out with the family. Until they decide that they want to watch TV for hours on end. And then leave. And then leave. I've decided that's what's best, honestly. Making a bunch of chocolate truffles. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, hello? This is a weird shape. Wait, what's up with this tree? Where's the middle bit? Oh, here. Dude, that's weird. Wait, what about the mint mistletoes? Did I scroll? No, it scrolled back again. Here we go. I'm cooking Christmas Eve and day for your mum and a couple of friends. You're trying to do a traditional Italian Christmas. And most of your shit. That's cool. Wait, what's the traditional Italian Christmas? Rob, thanks so much for the gifted sub to Mel. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness, vibes. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, surely enough people own pets to like then go, you know what? Maybe we'll not do fireworks. Fun fact though, Bear, our family doggo, who, you know, has been on streams recently, if you've seen him, he doesn't care for fireworks. He will just watch them. He would sit in someone's arms and watch them. He went to a, the doggo went to a, you know, house party, you know, for Halloween, and then they set up fireworks and he just sits in my mum's arms. Just going, firework, firework. So at least for him, he's alright. He goes out in the garden when they're going off too. I think unless they probably make him jump, maybe. But he doesn't mind them actually, which is weird. We were very much ready for him to be scared of fireworks, but no. Yeah, he's somehow chilling. Drone fireworks shows they did to replace fireworks are so boring. Well, that was what it was said when the drones started becoming a thing, right? And then I was like, oh, I've not really seen too many of those replacing them. You know what I mean? Because drones are probably the same, if not more expensive than fireworks. I don't really know. They require people having to, like, you know, actually, you know, design them and everything as well. So, I don't really know. I don't know if I've watched a full, like, drone show, but, like, probably on YouTube or whatever. I don't think I've ever watched a full, like, performance. I don't know what you call it. I've seen little clips so that they can do pretty cool things, but you know, the cool thing for that would be like if they were like following music and like doing something to the music, I guess. You know how people like will have like Christmas lights on their house and they'll like make it follow like the music or something. They'll have some music playing and like the lights will follow what's happening in the music. Like I expect like something like that would be kind of alright, but I don't know. Only big, massive, like, gatherings and stuff will be able to afford a drone show rather than a fireworks show, so. It's not like it's going to replace the gardens and gardens and gardens that will be filled with fireworks, so. You know. Sorry, I am just now chilling and chopping down these trees. It's turned into the podcast. This is the false cast doesn't sound very good. The false podcast. Symmetry podcast. No, that doesn't work either. My name doesn't always lend itself very much to those. Musical fountain thingy. You like the musical fountain thingy? I don't know what that is, but sure. Is it like the lights I was just talking about? Had a guess? I don't know what it is. Oh my God, Chris, that is the biggest paragraph of text ever. Mostly fish. Ooh. Like, I guess like cooked fish, right? Sounds kind of cool. Full on Italian roast dinner. Mostly lots of food, lots of stories. Cool. Cool. I wasn't sure if like the traditional dinner looks like different. But I guess if you have fish, that is pretty different. You know, I guess the traditional one is like turkey, right? Oh really, Vico? Is that where the good drone shows are? Do the drone shows, like, if you were to watch a video of that drone show, right, that you're saying is really good, does it convey what's going on in the video of it? Because I do wonder if it's like, because like, depending on how you shoot a fireworks show, like I've seen the big ones they do in London, you know, then I haven't watched them in recent years, but they look pretty good on TV and stuff. I mean, cameras have got better, so I mean, and the shows have got better. But I don't know. I guess drones could do. They're professionally done, but like if you were recording it on your phone, would it look like good or not? I don't know. I do wonder if it could pick up the drones. They're not very big, are they? So it's a lot different than like the light just exploding and then spreading out. Yeah, it's hard to capture on camera. Yeah, I would assume so, right? So for any televised shows, like it's very unlikely. I guess they're gonna. Do I need to stop putting managers in there? Because that is where my when I open my inventory, that is where by default my cursor goes. I'm gonna chop down 2 more. I've got enough, I think, right now, but just to be sure, does not have to worry about doing this too quickly. At least we don't have to do pale oak for a while after the other stream. It has got nighttime though. People wanted to sleep when I needed nighttime, and now they don't want to sleep. Although I guess maybe they don't realise that I've turned it off. Okay, let me have a little nap. Is the lights on them though? It should be picked up. Because I'd probably look one up and see if it looked good, but if it's not worth it, then yeah, I wouldn't bother. Does London even do a New Year show anymore with the fireworks? I was just thinking about that. I don't know when the last time I watched it on TV was. At least 5 years, probably. Unless I'm at a New Year thing and someone else has got it on TV, I'm not really paying attention. Am I not using the loft bed just for speed? I use both, actually. I mix and match. Have you not noticed that I mix and match which bed I sleep? I have 2 beds, guys. I mean, one's a sofa. Sometimes I sleep on the sofa bed, you know? That's the sofa bed I slept on right there. It's not as good, you know? You don't get as good of a sleep. But then I'll sleep in my, you know, nice cozy loft bed that's up high, you know, out of the way of the draft that comes in from the, you know, the open cave that I live in, you know? It's a little bit cozier up there. The enjoy showing first is more impressive than videos. I'm sure it is, yeah. But I just wondered how they compared in terms of video. Because honestly, that's where the money is, right? If a fireworks show is being videoed, right, like the London New Year show or any other city, country, etc., then that's you know, that's where the drone shows will be going, I guess. As long as I can capture it for the people that I guess watch, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess Lost probably have it open. Probably has a lot of views, I guess, those fireworks, I don't know. Right, last one. Just I want to see if I can get more saplings. Ooh. It's another tall tree. Oh, dude, I need to do a repair of every tool, actually. My tools don't break too quickly because I'm not gathering too much. I've been doing little gathering sessions mostly, here and there. But it has been a few of those gathering sessions and they are slowly dying. I mean, there probably isn't any other like way of doing a fireworks or firework type show, is there really? Could you project it onto a building? That sounds like the least exciting. Project the fake fireworks onto a building, guys. That could do something. You know what they could? You can kind of mask out like windows and add different things and stuff. You could do something fun. Official toaster, I did not get the Zombie Nautilus coral guy. But I'm okay because I personally still have my 3 zombies. Who are definitely still down here, right? Chilling? Yeah, there they are. Look, they're doing the thing. Guys, I wasn't lying about them doing this. Look. Literally always the two with copper armor. 3 or 4 times they've been doing literally this. As I was telling you guys about this, I was like, I sound like I'm lying right now. But look. They're just butting heads. But it's those two. This guy would just be spinning in by himself. And it's always those two. It's never been the iron one. Something weird is going on. Those guys are like twins or something. I know it's because they're like meeting in the middle. As one seems to go one way, one seems to go the other way. But this guy's going anti-clockwise. You're going clockwise now. You're going clockwise. Wait. They're both going clockwise. They're not going to be meeting each other. Oh no, but they keep spinning each way. Okay, I thought they had one direction that they were going. Look, now wait, the iron guy is going to join in. Go on then, you join in. I've yet to see you joining in properly. You're trying to. They're bumper cars, they are. It's just, I don't know, it's just so weird. I don't understand. I was like, is this something to do with the armor that they're wearing or something? I don't know. It's always those two. I've got to try and catch it being the iron guy, because I don't believe it right now that the iron guy is like different, like not different than the others. Oh, that's a lot of, okay, that's a good amount of saplings we got back there. I was a little low on the saplings, so. Telepathic headbutt. Telepathic. I think the telepathy, like the point of telepathy is that you're not near each other and you can read each other's mind, surely, right? Did we work that out in the end? Dude, I actually got a great amount of dude, that dark oak is gonna be good. Nice. That'll be nice. That'll last me a little while. Until I decide to do a bigger bit of terrain, in which case I will run out very quickly. Right, yo. Where are we at with our time right now? Yeah, I think we are about time we wrap up. I need to go and eat something because I didn't have time for a full like proper dinner before the stream, so I'm gonna have some food before I go to bed. Well, it is only, what time is it? Only 8 p.m. Okay, that's not too bad. We are good. Where do these belong in here? Cool. Cool. Well, thanks so much, guys, for tuning into the stream. It'd be great. It's been great having you. I'm gonna stand up here. This is my little platform, my little spot where I make little videos and stuff. Look at this. Don't forget to fix my tools. No worries, I will do. A couple of things to mention. Next stream will be on Thursday, then Friday, Saturday. Probably mostly Hermitcraft tomorrow. Thursday, I want to do the gingerbread making IRL stream. So if you want to watch me make a gingerbread house or tent or whatever it is, I feel like it's a triangle shape, so it might be a tent. Then Thursday stream. But yeah, be sure to follow for that. Smashbox video if you want to catch up on my latest video where I built that, but then also went adventuring to find these guys and such. If you want to see what that was all about, I'm working on the next video now, and I'll be working on. I'm hoping the new building that will be behind me through that tunnel. Hopefully, we will see. We will see. I need to finish my planning with that. My Cameo is still open right now. I'm mentioning it because I am going to do an Instagram post just to get those last little people that have asked me about that, because it's, opens and closes at different times. I'll be closing that a little bit before Christmas, and then what else? Are there any special streams coming up? I don't think so. In terms of like group streams or anything. I think maybe the streams are all just Hermitcraft up till Christmas. Yeah, there'll be in fact there'll be 4 streams before Christmas, and then I'm hoping for 2 before New Year after that. Yeah, we will be raiding out. I prefer not to have suggestions for raid because I usually have a big old long list of people to raid, and we'd like to raid someone different each time if we can. I might raid Wells depending on how long he's been streaming. Still some Christmas SMP going on. Oh, Zoom is live too. I try and raid based on when someone's got started.